Overwatch ASMR. Heart, Mercy, Heart, Stadium, bracket, sloshing sounds, whispering, water sound.
Is this what you've named
If you
your
link me
live
anything
stream
like that
today?
again, you're banned, painting. You link me anything like that. OC is fluent in Korean, blah. Well, OC does have her Korean name in her Twitter name or something, right? Like if you OC, yeah, OC cast. OC has a triple decker actually. She's got OC and then she's got her name in Japanese and then she's got her name in Korean. So maybe she can do triple decker translations if we're lucky.
Maybe she could translate it from Korean to Japanese for us, and then we could get Finn
actually
to translate it from Japanese back into Korean, and then we'll get Quest to come and translate it from Korean to English.
I like that. I like that a lot.
And that way, we're giving 3 people exposure, not just 1.
That's good, Suki. That's good. Cute Juno competitive gameplay. Diamond ranked lobbies Overwatch 2. I need to make that my title at some point. Like once we don't have all the drops and stuff.
If it's live,
it's good.
I feel like it goes so hard.
I'm trying to do like, you know, I'm just trying to do the serious titles for like the week that I have the outrageous drops boost. Wait, Smash gets a special color because of his founder badge. Look at that. Look at this man.
Found a Smash?
Yeah, Ben, I'm hitting you with 3 minutes of ads right now and getting up from the PC. Enjoy, mate. Cheers.
Maybe we could factor Tayo in? Yeah, we get Tayo involved. Yeah, Tayo could do Japanese to English. Sorry, I just need to write something. I'll be locking it back in a second. What are they called? Onside? Not a global emo. Nice try. I think I've not played marbles in ages, actually. I have nothing to give away. Oh, wait. I have one thing to give away, but it needs to wait for NA to happen. So we need to wait for North America. When is... We need to wait for the SSG game is what we really need to wait for. But it's a good thing to give away. Which day do SSG play? Is it the 6th or the 7th? Oh, should I give it away for Sakura game? Yeah, why not? Give it away for Sakura game. Maybe we can... Grow up, chat. Maybe it can be, as soon as SSG win a map, we'll do the giveaway. I'm not giving away SSG for your chance to win the entire organization. If you'd like to legally own this company, enter the race now! ! Play.
Why is everyone spamming 6-7?
I asked when the SSG game was, and I asked if it... I said, is it on the 6th or is it on the 7th? Without realising the pit I had fallen into.
Hey, Ben. Sericus, congratulations. C-Tones died at the end of that race too. God is good. Wait, Ben, you came second? Shit is rigged as fuck. Oh my god.
Rigged as fuck.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, mate, you should have seen me in the corner. Oh no, you're just a quick marble, mate. Did you play with Zach today? I saw you were hopping on for some 3 p.m. gaming, which might have been my wake up time today.
All right, I'm grabbing a drink. You're in charge.
Yeah. Does Zach hate me for not getting on Discord for like a month and a half straight? Have you recovered from the trauma? I wasn't traumatized. A few rough 30 games. Yeah, it's alright, mate. Suffer in silence. But yeah. Just waiting for the day that I check the Discord and you both have left in protest because I didn't spend enough time with you. What is on broadcast? I think they're doing a Star Wars style sponsor read. Money changed you? Thank you, Jonas. My money changed you because I seem to remember sending you $20. Uza PFR, thank you very much for the play. Welcome to the. Why am I fist bumping for a fucking first time play? I'm losing my mind. Yeah, he's thinking of bringing. Let's just do the marbles. PG effect. There's no way that PG changed. There's no way that PG changed. Let's watch this first time marble though. Ooza. It's like a Wojak hybrid. No, I can't send you $20. Transgender Yuri. While we wait, should we shop for headphones? I'm not watching these ads. Let's shop for headphones while we wait. I need this right here.
XL2566X Plus, which uses the newly developed fast TNT.
You can't really see much.
Technology.
I'll shrink the marbles a little bit so you can see what I see.
This monitor has inherited the XLX monitor stand design. It has incorporated
Where the hell are the marbles?
grade bearings into the height
Get
adjustment
smaller.
mechanism, allowing easier and smoother adjustment to the exact desired height.
Let's put it.
The new monitor series
This is
continues to
difficult.
evolve,
This is like the dead
refining
side, right?
details to
There you go.
ensure players
It's all right.
perform their best consistently in games.
You should get IEMs. You look whack in headphones. I'm looking. That's literally what I'm shopping for. That's literally what I'm shopping for. That's why I'm on a website which has a ranking of IEMs. I don't understand how these are ranked right now. They're alphabetical. These are alphabetical and prices. I guess we'll go price high to low and just look at like the reasonable band. Let's see if those Sure ones are on here. The Sure ones are not on here. Okay, so that's a good start. A lot of people recommended Moondrop Aria 2, and $100 feels like a really reasonable price point, to be honest. Truthia as well. I'm using wireless earphones at the moment, but wireless is really annoying. I feel like Truthia has like a MAGA angle that I'm struggling to resist right now. Like if I had to choose between Moondrop and being able to say that I have truthers in my ear every day, I feel like that. Run some ads to get an expensive one. What am I gonna gain from doing that though? You know, like I don't know why this is blacked out. But like, how do I compare this? I don't know what all these driver configs mean. I don't know what these connections mean. I don't know anything about this. I think I have to like research. Like what the fuck is this? This is a squig. It represents the audible frequency of a particular head model, which tells us a lot. Like this means nothing to me, to be honest. Like I'm just not that much of an audiophile. I can't do that. I think the only choice that I can make is look at a price point and pick something. Maybe hide discontinued.
I'm back.
Hide discontinued. Good shout.
What are you buying?
Headphones, like wired ones.
You want? I could got a recommendation if you want one.
Go on.
These new Skull Candy ones with the bass adjustment.
Okay,
feel
so
like-
that is an over-ear headset. Those are the Skull Candy Crusher 720s. I know that because I had to record the advertising material while I was in the house for them.
Yeah, but what about that
Space
bass?
Station more than happy to use me for that content. Yeah, I mean the bass feature was actually kind of fun, to be honest. Like
Yeah.
I would never ever in a million years I would not use that feature, but it was fun for a 5-minute demo, you know, because it feels weird to have that much bass in your head. It feels like it's gonna make you deaf. Honestly.
Yeah, I feel like it would. It's literally shakes your head.
What kind of headphones do you need? I just want some wired IMs. I just want some IMs so that I don't crush my hair with my headset. I'm vain. But yeah. I don't know how to compare these. Like,
Yeah, I think most of my boldness is related to wearing headsets.
oh, it's not about not going bald. It's just about you know how my hair looks with a headset on versus without. I'm not buying Apple AirPods. Like that's you're on thin ice, transgender Yuri. You're on very thin ice. I feel like I'm in around. Is this in Australian dollars or US dollars, by the way? Oh, that's in. Wait, are these even wired? Oh, is that the connection type? Is that the port? You can unplug these from the cable. Pickup available at the Hangout in Singapore. Why would being? This must be a website from Singapore. Feels like not a priority. Being
Just
able
nip
pick it up
over
in
to Singapore to pick up some headphones.
Yeah, you can recommend the Moondrop Rays. Let's search Moondrop. Whoa, they have a $3,000 one. They have a $5,000 one. They have a $400 one. Moondrop Blessing 3. Yep. Moondrop Aria 2. Moondrop May. Moondrop Lan. The Moondrop Ray isn't even on this list. And if it's not on this list, I will not be buying it.
I'm uploading something, chat.
What the
So if
fuck?
everything starts to feel AIDS, let me know if there's AIDS.
안녕하세요. 왜 감독
Moondrop Aria and you're done. Okay, you've convinced me. I'll buy the Moondrop Arias because KedX said it, and that's the sort of Twitch name
도션의 독서 코치입니다.
for like anyone that has a name like that, like 4-character name on Twitch, definitely knows their shit about headphones. So without doing any research at all, I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on this. Truth social ears are tough though. That's very true. Let's look at the Truth social
Wait,
ears.
is that a real product?
They're called Truth Ear. They're called Truth Ear.
Truth
Which
is?
feels like an offer. It's an offer that I almost can't refuse. Oh god, I don't want to get copyright striked. Breaking the IEM market with Truth Ears. And this guy has a red background for the review too. Come on. Come on! Times
I mean, I do want
This person
truth
said
in my
their
ears.
ETA was... Yeah. This person said that their ETA was 3 minutes from now, so they're probably like really close to my house. I got Moondrop Arias too, but I never used them because of the cable. Is there something wrong with the cable, or you don't want a cable? That guy owns Hangout Audio. Oh, he's Singaporean. It all adds up. Okay. Who's coming over? A Facebook Marketplace person, Bunnykins.
이제 저희끼리는 농담으로 이제 아들과 아버지
What's this person? I found one where someone's using. They're not in ears, unfortunately. They're headphones.
좀더 이제 발전 가능성이
But they're using the Bible to advertise their headphones.
대기롭게 게임을 임해냈지
He who has
Do you,
ears, let
do you
him
not
hear.
like... Do you not like the cable Elendil plays, or do you just not want a wired
정도로 지금
earphone? Because I want something with a wire, that's the whole point. Hello Ryan, good morning. Why is Cardi fan jerking it? Ask no questions, hear no lies, okay? I feel like Truth IEMs and Uncoachable aren't compatible. I feel like they're too compatible.
올드오션의 정신 리버지가 메인 힐러로 포병
Cable racism, I just don't like cables. Alright, I'm gonna get the Moondrop Aria too, with zero further revert. Because I've seen these before. I've seen people recommending these before.
그래도 한 80점 되지 않을까 싶습니다.
They look kind of uncomfortable.
Half the stuff on the Truth Fear website just doesn't exist.
No, KedX recommended it, and they have a 4-letter name on Twitch. I'm getting these. What if the wire's too short? What if I plug this into my computer and I can't reach it over to my desk? and then have to go down this like purchase rabbit hole of like buying an audio interface and stuff.
Extension.
Is it okay to use? Can you buy an extension cable? Surely you can, right?
Yeah, just like an audio, like an aux extender.
Like a
or-
3.5mm
Yeah.
cable.
저희 팀에 이제 새로 들어온 태종이도 많이 응원해주시고
Yeah,
저희
we're buying
팀도
this.
스테이지,
This is being
저번
purchased.
스테이지보다 더 잘할 수 있도록 노력하니까
Yeah, those truth is we were looking at you can buy from AliExpress right now.
Do pros use in-ear instead of over-ear headphones? I'm a noob. Often, pros will always use over-ear headphones at home, like 99% of the time. But then when they go to LAN events, they start using in-ears because it's loud at a LAN, so you need in-ears to block the sound out. And then they will have a headset over the top often. Sometimes they'll use like helicopter earphones, things that have really good sound isolation. But it's very, very common for pros at LANs to use in-ears one way or another. And that's actually why I'm buying the in-ears, because I'm a professional video gamer and I need to be able to hear well at the LAN events is my problem. Yeah, let's copy this. Don't the headphones have white noise playing? It depends on the setup, but yeah, often the helicopter headphones with the isolation will have white noise, and then underneath you'll have in-ears that have the game sound.
Yeah, and that's the most common one that Overwatch uses, at least, is the
Yeah, but
the big ones over the top with the white noise, and then you bring your own in ears.
Martin Logan had wait, not Martin Logan. What's the company that does the helicopter headphones? It's not Martin Logan. Helicopter
I don't know.
headphones. There's like one company that does them. David Clark, that's it. Yeah, so like you see here, like if you see these headphones, these David Clark ones, then these are going to be playing white noise, and underneath there's going to be headphones. There's going to be like in-ears. But if you see like black ones that have like green light on the side, I think those are some like new wave gaming orientated ones that I think people don't have in-ears under those. I think those are just game sound. Don't quote me, but I'm 90% sure. If you see David Clark though, they're definitely white noising with these and using this for the isolation. Oh my god, my face is over all the pictures and the marbles, but yeah,
Fresh
you can say
blood
that, yeah.
flows into the old ocean.
That is so tough. That's so tough.
I think
Join
J-Hog
the
actually
Discord
has
and
that
stuff,
tattooed on
folks.
his chest.
Are we about to start the game? How close are we?
Not I reckon he's still got a
Imagine-
few minutes.
Yeah, well, because I'm gonna have to go run to the door and do a Facebook channel. They just messaged me.
Ooh. Can we get a quick pause? Your chicken nuggets have a couple of minutes left. You got time for chicken nuggets. We're still on player camps.
I think this person's here. They just asked me if it's an apartment.
Might just be curious.
Yeah. Yeah, they could be. Who are your top 3 Filipino people? Sugar-Free's dad, Duterte. All right, see you soon.
Who do you think's top of Emiana stage? Yeah, I think Virtus Pro have a great case, depending on how true this early meta read is, or how long this early meta read holds, at least. But even without it, I mean, it's a kind of insane lineup. Maybe Twisted Minds for a team likely to suffer most. Maybe in this stage will be like a VP Alcadzia battle. We'll get a pretty good idea of that on day 1, actually, won't we? Because TM play Alcadzia. Yeah, they could play UB Psycho if they want to go down that route, but I think that's just, you asked me like UB Psycho versus Kev Jwoo, like fuck. If everyone just gets to play their comfort heroes, then very much leaning that way, or leaning the VP way in that one. Now, I'm not sure if Sim is dead. I've heard a few teams are still trying it, but it feels like it's in the significantly harder category. I was rooting for Extinction going to NA. Yeah, I feel like, no, you're right. Why have Old got 56%? People voting with their hearts and not their heads. Yeah, I think Sakura might be the most exciting team. Or like of all like the new rosters put together, I feel like Sakura's the one who've done like the biggest upgrades compared to where they were the stage before. With like Zombra and PDK, I feel like that's kind of an insane DPS lineup. When's the fantasy selection ready? Next week. Next week, some point. Don't worry. Once it's ready, you guys will be the first to know. 'Cause, 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 Yeah, X10 as well. Yeah, I think X10 is very much just there if they need her. Like, I think PDK will be playing the majority. I know there's 1 week, I think, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember which week it was, but there's 1 week where PDK is away. So X10 will cover. And then potentially week 1, it's maybe up in question. Because I think PDK is going to have his wisdom teeth out soon. So it might scuff his first week. What race do you hate the most? Daytona 500. Flora definitely going to rock. Yeah, it feels like that would be the feels like that would be the answer. Cheers, Chrissy. All right, it feels like so Samoa. It feels like a while since we've seen Samoa. Overs are just so boring. Yeah, it's like, well, it's those type of races. It's just an endurance test. But yeah, Kiriko ban, Hazard ban in response. Talks a little bit about this meta potentially suiting WAE quite a lot. Obviously, the Hazard ban's interesting. I don't know if it's going to play Winston instead, maybe. I feel like this map is pretty hard for ball, with the exception of downtown. Like downtown, you can get a ball going. Everywhere else, I think you'd really struggle. Look, look top left. Can he hold it the whole time? WDG. Now it's a standoff between the WDG cameraman and this guy. Hold it. Hold it. You can see his face is getting a bit redder. Hell, he won. He won. The MCD face, yeah. Alright. Let's crank it. What are we saying? 70% WAE? Yeah, I'm actually quite excited for WAE. I know they had like a shit show of an esports World Cup, but it feels like on paper everything lines up. So maybe we're going to see Volcano first, and this might not be the best map for some of the stuff we were maybe hoping to see, like Wuchan Kiri or something like that. But I think this meta is going to line up quite nicely for them. Glad we're getting some more Monaco GP hate as well. Alright, Orisa going to be the start. Ball for Heiser. We'll see if he sticks this, because this is a tough map to play ball on. It's so confined. There's not a lot of great rollouts, I don't think. But it feels like Craig needs to buff for clean feed is what Craig needs to do. But it feels like Craig's immediately on it. TP out of spawn, Tracer, Genji. Interesting that they're going to play Tracer, Genji, but without Taejon coming into the lineup, it's going to be Aid moving over to that. Old Ocean, on the other hand, Dart and Becky in. They've got 2 flex DP players that they are utilising. And it's going to be a Lucio Wu Yang from both teams here. So eyes on that one. We'll see if there's enough healing to go around, really. Heiser also playing the ball on a very small map as well. So lots of question marks about this. You can see Aid taking some responsibility for marking that ball behind. The rest of Old Ocean having to try and play a little bit slow. They need Heiser to get back to full HP before they can go for this engage. Oh, and Jaehong's just dead before anything even really happens.
Can you give me some numbers?
Yeah, 3%, 4%, 5%.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
6%, 7%, 8%, 9%.
Is this really in percent?
10%, 11%,
Perfect,
this is in
perfect.
12%.
Jaehong is on Lucio. Apparently Wu Yang, 2 new wave of a hero for poor old Jaehong to get the hang of it, so he is just going to roll out on the skates. Kivi's playing the Wu Yang instead. So close to getting the flip there for Old Ocean. You can see Heiser setting up behind, gets the slam on the Wu Yang with the wave, trying to keep him healthy. He's on the run, no boot damage for Heiser, and the peel looks to be good. He has stolen the Mega Health Pack though, and still Mac is low underneath. Seldrin's gone down in the wings as well, so Becky good for 2. Old Ocean, they're taking the fight. Freezing. Is Homosexual here for this match?
Oh, I hope so. I hear they're a big Old Ocean fan. It's going to be... Yeah, I thought this would be a hard map for the ball, but also the Wu Yang Lucio just feels squishy, really killable. You saw Kiviz really having a tough time, oh sorry, Mako really having a tough time trying to survive through a lot of that one. Gonna try to attempt a retake here. They're gonna have that Tidal Blast ready to go on both sides. Very much expecting these to go the way of the Tracers. Really hard to counter out here. So eyes on that one as it's WAE trying to retake from the coast side.
WAE looking for the retake. Becky manages to catch that Tidal Blast. It splashes onto Maka, and Maka will fall. So 1-player advantage for Old Ocean. Dart's traded out, though. Dart heads in shambles. Heiser incredibly low, but gets the E off. Will escape with the overshield. Ru Jae-hong, sleepy old man on the objective, though. Aid's going to clean up the kill there. Old Ocean, 1-player deficit. They want to ping-pong the point here. Slam comes out from Heiser. Still a chance, but the beat has been forced from Lee Soo-min. Minefield in response from Old Ocean. They want to keep staggering onto the objective here. They don't want to give the flip. Becky's on the run. Slip Master. He's still giving them the slip. Aid finally catches the kill. But Ru Jae-hong should be back in the mix by now. The touch can continue. Dart deflecting on the objective, trying to hold on, but Ru Jae-hong, he doesn't have the beat on in time. The flip is going to go back to WAE, but Lee Soo-min's been traded.
A bit of a chance for a quick retake if they want Old Ocean. They can pick up Dart. They have that beat advantage. A couple of those early deaths from Jae-hong costing them not having that beat to match into Lee Soo-min's earlier. So now it's going to be Blade versus Blade, but the beat layer from Jae-hong should give Old Ocean a significant advantage in this next fight.
Really good opportunity right now for Old Ocean. They can get a beat push going, but it's going to be so dicey pushing into the Terror Surge of Milgaru. Need to be very careful. Recall already forced out from Becky, and Becky hasn't received the beat drop. Heiser Pulse Bomb, but the Overshield will keep Heiser healthy. Still looks to be quite caught up as Aid keeps chasing. Milgaru pops the Terror Surge, actually going to fall. Blade from Sonjin countered quite well by the Kite. Now a Blade back from Dart. He can't see anyone. Dart, what are we doing? Dart looking for a target, scrambling, but can't find anything. That's a full Blade with no dash and no damage. Lee Soo-min caught with his pants down, though. Kivis goes down 97% to the wave. Oh, that is the blast, actually. Deflect from Dart. He finds the kill, but is traded. Old Ocean, they're a little bit ahead in this fight. Blink melee finisher onto Milgaru, who's back on the wrecking wheel. But wait, they've lost this critical ult exchange.
Important flip for Old Ocean, going to send us to one big final fight. Tidal Blast in play for both. Again, expecting these to go the way of the Tracers. Milgaru also just making a swap onto ball, making it a full old mirror here. One final fight. All going to come down to these Tidal Blast mats.
All coming down to the Tidal Blast right now. You can see Kivis pops the blast. That's going to be out on Becky. Becky chasing down Lee Soo-min, and he will find the kill. Dart's been stunned out in kind, so 1-for-1 trades. Ru Jae-hong, I mean, he needed that Lucio to die because he's so far behind on his own ultimate. Sonjin now, no deflect on the point. Very, very low. Looks to have dashed out. Looks to have gotten the escape. Mines on the point. Highs are so low. Aid doesn't even need to deny the mega health pack, though. So Old Ocean looking a bit rough for them now. Highs are Becky, both dead. No ultimates around the corner as WAE get the flip.
No choice but to go back in now, Old Ocean. We're into overtime, but they're just going to get bled out as they come flooding back in here. Easy cleanup for WAE, and they should be able to close out in this first round. Jae-hong's going to try and get one more touch. Dies just as he gets it. Highs are on point now as well, but it is 2v5. So difficult for Old Ocean, just trying to trickle back in. Becky has a pulse bomb, but he needs Heiser to buy him so much time. Goes for the pulse bomb, hits the stick for what it's worth, but I don't think there's another touch coming. No, Heiser can't extend it. And it will be the first round for WAE, but scrappy.
Very scrappy one indeed from WAE. I was really expecting this to be, you know, a bit of a WAE stomp. I mean, we were predicting that maybe we would see double flex come out with Aid actually leaving the lineup and instead seeing Taejong step in. But instead, we're actually just going to see Aid on Tracer duty. And I mean, he looks to be quite solid with it in all honesty. He's been catching a lot of kills. You can see Maka here just shining through on the Wu Yang as well, doing so much damage. When you can hit those shots, when you can position intelligently in the middle of the fight, you can do so much well. Old Ocean touching balls. WAE and Homosexual isn't here. Homosexual's clearly here because his name is pink when you write it. Hello, Smashy.
Ball now for both teams. Again, now we go on to downtown. This should be a much nicer map for the balls as well. Chance to have higher impact. Again, Lucio Wu Yang is the choice of backlines for both teams. Feels like it's going to be, again, chaotic, messy. Lots of chances for individuals to shine here as Heiser goes for the initial roll through to regroup back with his team. Looking for a slam here onto the Tracer. Avoided. And now both teams just resetting, but Milgaru's lost the early HV trade.
Nilgaru already being forced out. Sonjin as well, incredibly low. You can see Becky being pocketed by the Wu Yang as Heiser swings in, goes for the slam. Maka has been slammed, has been dashed on. Reset available for Dart now as he has the overshield from the Wrecking Wheel as well. But Heiser, by donating the shield over to Dart, he's actually cost himself his own life. Fortunately, Dart is continuing to deliver an absolute win for the Dart heads right now. Aid finds a second kill, but Becky with a third. Old Ocean, they really need to touch the point. They will get the touch before the flip goes through. Aid with another? Forget about Taejong. Aid is the superstar on WAE right now.
Looked like it was all open for Old Ocean with Dart's early kills, but the trades come back through, WAE getting control of it, and much like a lot of the maps with this big open nature, it is going to be a big advantage for the team in control of point because you can stall it out for so long. Going to come down to these ultimates, but a long way away for a lot. It's only going to really be pulse bombs in play for a while as Aid is forced back to point. Slam on the rotation from Nilgaru finds nothing. Booped away a little bit from that. Aid is trying to cut from the other side. He's got eyes on Dart on the high ground, but can't find anything. Going all the way around for his pulse bomb attempt now, trying to find a target. Shield has been used. Pulse bomb is good. Connects onto Kivis, and Lee Soo-min gets a 2 for net. Takes down the Lucio and the Genji, and it's going to be an easy fight. 3 for Lee in the end.
Bloodbath here for the side of Old Ocean. I mean, everybody falling over in what felt like the blink of an eye. Why are you linking Aga-L again? Didn't I literally just add it, Nuclear? What are we doing here? Nuclear, I would give you perms to change emotes on my 7 TV, but I fear you just fill the channel with a bunch of cats and other shit that I don't want. So Old Ocean now being slammed in spawn. Nilgaru goes for the slam, catches out Kivis. He will drop the wave, he will survive, but at what cost? Dart being poked out over on the flank as well. Aid just doing constant work. Nilgaru, the two brothers, Aid and Nilgizzy on the side. They're going to catch Rujay Hong, and Old Ocean really struggling here with the pressure applied by WAE's front line.
Hitting them early, nice little timing there on this when they hit the slam, hit the water orb as well coming in. You can see Mac is just getting through so much damage and he's just setting up all these opportunities for his DPS, his ball to follow up on as well. Pulse bomb gets flown. Was that a pulse bomb? Let's see what it was. Oh yeah, Aid's pulse bomb doesn't find anything though. Pulse is available though. Here's the tidal blast coming in, connects directly onto Mata, but the counter one as well. Now coming out Sunjin with the blade, trying to respond. Only a ball to slice at now though, so can't get a lot more damage with this. Trying to regroup, but it is WAE still in control of the point.
Beat comes out. Rujay Hong, he's so close to the beat, but he can't get it off. 94%. So slow to charge off these beats, and the judgment from WAE to push with the beat there. Absolutely game-winning. Heiser pops the minefield on the objective. Dart is soon to return. Becky's back in the mix as well. There's a slim chance as Lee Soo-min is caught out. Dash up onto the high ground. But again, Aid, the cleanup crew. These two brothers cannot be stopped. Becky with another touch. Rujay Hong, he's wall riding back as quick as can be on the Lucio. He drops the beat. He catches someone. Oh, Son Jun. Someone was last series. And Old Ocean, they've got a player advantage.
Yeah, clutch beat coming through just when they need it. They had to spend a lot for that Old Ocean to claw themselves back in, but the ult situation's pretty much equalized. Everyone's burnt everything. We know how hard it is to flip this point, so Old Ocean's still very much in this. It's going to be Heiser trying to roll through here. Big boop damage onto that, keeping them on the back foot. Bryce is slamming, but no one came around the corner in time. Pulse bomb was thrown in from Becky, found nothing. He's going to have a chance with his own one here as Nilgaru takes a little bit of space. Looking to team up with his brother. He's got eyes on the Tracer. The Slambo on for Zakivis. He's going to fall. Now it's just going to come down to the trades. No Wu Yang can live as Nilgaru looks for the Lucio with the backline here. Jae-Hong's under a lot of pressure. Both Genjis are low. Becky's actually found a kill. Lee Soo-min trades it though. It's going to be a dogfight. Nilgaru nearly has the mines to start forcing this point as well. He's on it now, trying to clear it with Becky. Becky's boot back, playing for the Mega. Lee Soo-min is on the chase. Becky is fighting for his life. Blinks into the wall. Bit of trouble for Becky. We'll bring you the rest of that coverage later. Now over to the balls on point. Mines on point. Aid's going to be forced to recall now. No ults to speak of. Becky has to recall as well. They're keeping it contested for now. Old Ocean, but so much pressure to Jae-Hong. He's going to lose. Sunjin finds a kill as well. Now Heiser on half HP. No support coming for this. Can't even get the slam off. And that should be enough for WAE to close it out.
Oh, these two brothers cannot be stopped. Dart finds a kill onto Sonjin on the flank. He dashes onto the point for one last desperate touch. Oh, Jae-Hong soon to return as well, but Kivis has fallen 80% on his ultimate. Heiser needs 15% to even build up that minefield. You can see he's trying to contest Maka, but Maka, he's got himself another tidal blast just around the corner. Going to be so difficult for Old Ocean to clutch this one again as WAE continue to charge off these ultis. You can see Heiser being contested on the flank. Maka has the tidal blast available to keep himself healthy, but Old Ocean, they can't get any more touches. Rujay Hong, I mean, he's trying his best, but the old man, you need to teach an old dog new tricks. 9 years into Overwatch, it's going to be very, very difficult. That man is over the age of 30. It is not an easy ask. Could everybody please say good morning to Homosexual? Homosexual, of course, waking up to watch Cold Ocean perform.
Really have to
Although
give
she
Aid.
does cheeseburger will be a match.
Really have to give Aid a lot of the props there, right? We're expecting to see Taejong come in when they were playing this Tracer Genji, but Aid looked really great on it actually up against Becky.
Aid, I mean, he was killing absolutely everyone. really, really doing so much every single fight. I mean, felt like WAE were doing a really good job of cleaning up every kill. Every time somebody gets low and they slip around a couple of corners, still, Aid is there to finish the kill. Lee Soo-min is there to finish the kill. Loophole with a first time Good Morning Homosexual. Lovely.
It's true when you play. Do you remember when we played? I can't remember what it was. Was that the start of the year? Maybe. Remember it was like Doom, Tracer, Echo meta for like a weekend. It feels like kind of similar to that, where what happens when both teams play these like super mobile, everyone fighting everyone comps is the ability to focus in the chaos to chase down these low HP targets and find the most killable person in all the chaos will be the big difference maker. And it felt like WAE were, well, quite far ahead in that sense.
Yeah. Wuyang is awesome. You think Lucio Wuyang is it? I like the high mobility approach to it instead of just being like slow.
It feels like the
like
Wuyangs
chaos
are also just like, it's really hard for the Wuyangs. You know, like we see clips where Mac is able to do a lot, you know, where he finds these opportunities to send in damage and pocket when the dives are happening. But he's also such a target for these comps as well. So I don't know, it feels like compared to, would it actually outvalue a Kiriko who can just live more of these situations? Like obviously in that map, Kiriko was banned, so Kiriko isn't the answer there, but in like the hypothetical, I feel like the Kiriko would just be more consistent.
Wuyang is very squishy. But, you know, you get these like free kill combos, you know, like you throw the Wuyang ult out on the Tracer, and the Tracer just goes in one taps. Yeah. All these mobile characters that can really just exploit the fact that Wuyang is outrageously OP. Wuyang is Twinkie. I thought Wuyang was Twunky. I thought that was the conclusion that we reached. Not a twink, but a twunk.
Is Jaehong swapping to main support? What's the story? But they're both flex support players. So somebody in these situations, somebody has to cop it. In the same way, Lee Soo-min is the one who has to cop it for WAE. Jaehong is the one who cops it for Old Ocean. Wouldn't be surprised if both these teams play just a Wuyang Kiri or a Wuyang Ana or something when the hero bans of the map allow it.
Where's that group chat? What am I doing? I'm sitting here in silence, and I'm not even giving you any like Subway Surfers tier slot to watch. Let's get some marbles going.
Enjoying a moment of peace.
Oh, Mega Stratos. Yeah, people have to pay channel points to get that moment of peace.
Wait, I've got enough for a moment of peace.
To hear?
How much is it? 200k?
Yeah, it's 200k. I quite like it when people redeem that one, to be honest.
It's like a nice. Well, when you did one yesterday, I imagine it felt like quite a nice reset in the middle of the stream. You know, just.
Finally, this guy's gonna shut the fuck up. Wood Toaster, first time play, and you're already subscribed. Did you get a gift sub, or have you given me money, Wood Toaster? welcome to the play. Oh my god, we got a lot of first time plays. Hello, Crispy. It's all your fault that I have to wake up at 7 a.m. on a Monday.
Why is it Crispy's fault?
Oh, he's our guest.
Oh, spoilers.
It's alright. It'll buff out. Skill issue? Let's not go there, Crispy. Let's check the construction of our house before we start throwing stones, okay? Tweeting this right now. Nuclear, if you tweet it, I'm unmodding you. What's the marble for? For everything. Gigilla. For literally everything. The stakes could not be higher for this marble. Rest assured. Too Diverse says, can you check if my marble skin works? Yes, I can. Where are you?
How?
Homosexuals
Anyone
pay to
who's
get marble.
owns one of these marble skins, can I get like a... What's the price bracket we're talking for this? What's
12
the...
US dollars.
Is it? What, for any... Just like, for anything?
Oh no, it's 12 US dollars for like a skin and a sound when you join the server and a border, the whole 9 yards.
Okay, like a full pack.
Yeah, the whole pack. It was like £5, I swear. Yeah, it's pretty pricey. Yuri, I see that you're here now. Yuri, I think you left the stream yesterday before you had time to hear it from me. I realized that you actually gifted a YouTube membership yesterday because I thanked the person that you gifted it to because the alert box doesn't say that it was a gift. It just tells me that they became a member. So I wanted to thank you again for providing a membership. 2 memberships yesterday, your own and the gift. Thank you, Yuri. Yeah. Just making sure you heard it because, yeah, now we're done. Appreciate that. Exclamation mark check if Anta got dropped as a child. I don't know if you can see the scar in one of my eyebrows. I forget which one it is, but there's a scar in my eyebrow, presumably from being dropped as an infant. So I think it's a pretty safe bet.
That's good, Panda. That guy's now been immortalized. Alright, Old Ocean Tracer ban.
Cold Ocean. My stomach is so sick. Why did I drink that much? I feel like I'm missing context here. Jagilla. We're talking about sobriety too. You coming from a Hardy stream? What happened here? Wagwan Hunter. What's good, gay Hunter? Good to see you again. It's GG like giggle or giga.
I have a scar on my eyebrow too. Someone threw a rock at me. Is that true, Sam?
Big rock. Not a bad run, Too Diverse. You made top 10 with your pay-to-win marble.
Couple of
Does
centimeters
GG
lower.
also
on
have
the
a
Lost
paid
on
marble?
I had a stapler thrown at
GG
my
also
head
has
once.
one.
Got to go home from school
You had a-
early though.
You had a celebration stream and you're drinking a lot and you ended up in Hardy's stream after drunk and gifted 100. You gifted 100 to Hardy?
Was this yesterday?
Really? Jeez, Hardy got the host from the yesterday and 100 gifted?
Fucking
Lucky,
hell.
lucky boy. Thank you for giving money to Hardy. I always appreciate that. I love to hear that Hardy's pockets got lined. I did last night. Thank you for your service, GG. Thank you very much. Does someone want to gift GG a sub? Because I'm about to run 3 minutes of ads, and I presume they're about to get absolutely fucked out of the server by the ads. So, you know what? Pay it forward. I know I won't. Thanks.
Oh, it's Macca's birthday, is it? Happy birthday,
Oh,
Macca.
you have turbo. Glass.
Thank you, Johnny
Seeing
Gunn.
you with that little bit of hair made me realize just how much the bald suits you. I've been enlightened.
Seeing me with the longer hair made you realise how much the bald suits me. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. It means I've made a good choice.
Gandhi A23 came 23rd. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Just another rigged marbles race. Yuri, thank you for the gift sub to Gigila. I'll never be able to say the name right. I'm gonna have to like check one of their stream bots to hear how they pronounce their own name. But yeah. Thank you very much, Yuri. My Euler. Next up, a YouTube memberships Euler. I'm gonna get myself a Saudi prince watching on the YouTube stream, and we're gonna make so much YouTube money too. Sakura7, thanks for the prime. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. Thank you very much. I think it's time for another decongestant. I think she got the
You have
small
one
pack.
yesterday as well.
Oh, this is a differently constructed pack actually. This one has more pseudoephedrine than the one I got. Because I got scammed. Dude, I'm good for so much pseudoephedrine now. I ran out yesterday, Zaddy, but I asked my mother if she could go to the pharmacy, show her ID instead of mine, and get me some more. Because what they give you is just not enough to go through an entire course of being ill with an unblocked nose.
Oh. Needed a top up.
Yeah, because they give you enough for like 3 to 4 days. And like, I've never been sick and only been congested for 3 to 4 days. Like, I get that long sickness. I wonder who's more hungover, me or Kran? I mean, wasn't Kran doing Cherry Kiss Meow first time play? That's an immediate spectate. Where is that? Where is that marble? We must find that marble. There it is. Yeah, I feel like I watched Kran after I went offline yesterday, and he's talking about how it's his birthday, and he's like, "Oh, the beer buff is real, dude. The beer buff is real." After he hits a pin, and it's like, "Oh, this is gonna end well. This is gonna end really well."
Oh, thank you, Jonas, for the 15 months. I feel like I feel like with a drinking stream, I just get bored. Well, not like bored, but then I just like the onus would be to go and do something else, you know?
I just feel like I would wind up dropping a W lamps if I wound up drinking regularly on stream, so I gotta watch myself. I did community games, it was really fun. I mean, if I get pissed, I want to go down to the pub and do it, you know?
It just feels like separate activities.
Me. Alright, you've convinced me. Twist of my arm. It's fine. It's a first. Wait, it's a first time chat, so I can't watch your marble. You don't even have a marble in the race. Like how am I?
Wait,
I've been
they might be
here,
talking
like...
about something else. Thank you, Fire Surge, for a prime. You've just been solicited.
Yeah. When I go to the pub, I get chatted to by 70-year-old men, so I'd rather do it at home. Wait, Jagill is absolutely pounding this race. Not even close, but there's no guaranteed win by being ahead in this one, I think. You aren't very literate today? Oh, it said watch time, not watch me. Yeah. I don't have eyes.
Has there been any update on the Stalker situation? Nope. Still in a gimp suit in 9K's basement, the last we heard. I feel like the nature of these things is it's a long gimp.
A long gimp?
Yeah. Where are we going? Atlas? Bull Mirror?
We love map 2 Atlas. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13.
Maybe
13
like
pause.
flicker pause. Flicker pause and we're there. I think. Obviously it's hard to tell now.
You are paused, right? I should flicker pause.
Yeah. But just a flicker
flicker
pause. Yeah.
Yeah. And oh my god, Ru Jae Hong is aging by the second. Get that man on a retinoid. Like, Jesus Christ. He looks so tired.
Look, when you have to play Lucio at our age, it takes a lot, you know? It's a young man's game, that hero.
The demands of flexibility are actually taking it out of him right now. Holy fuck. What a beast. Apparently when this guy plays, they like sell out the studio.
Yeah,
Oh
well,
my
did you
God.
see the predictions for the first map and it was like 60% for Old Ocean? It's like just, yeah, because people are just like, yeah, Jae Hong's going to do it.
I love him.
Gimp mention from Hunter's Gimp. Thank you. Craig thought we were asking for a pause. Oh no, Craig, that was I was asking Max for a flicker pause, not for you, Craig. Crack on.
Why am I tired? Like I haven't slept, so that's probably why. That feels like a really. You've answered your own question. Who won marbles? Always on the ball, Harrison. Always on the ball. What? Okay. Just
What happened?
the person that asked who won marbles won the marbles. And then they posted Avril No Way Left and Avril No Way Right. They're an Avril sub, but we've stolen an Avril viewer. Yes. Congrats,
Piece
Harrison.
by piece.
Welcome to the other side. One view at a time, baby. One view at a time.
Every viewer
Next up,
counts.
you're going to subscribe to me, Harrison. Perfect. That's insane. Well played. Let's get an Old Ocean Go in the chat, too. Homosexual, do you want edit perms on my 7 TV? I trust you. I trust you to add anything you want to this channel. Gigila, thank you very much for the gift sub too, Harrison. Now you don't get ads anymore. Now you're bound to stay. Now you're bound to stay. We got another one, folks. We got another one. Thank you very much. Thanks so much, Gigila. I'm gonna make you an editor on the channel, homosexual. I trust you.
They're good for it.
Yeah, they're so fucking good for it. Settings, editors, add editor, homosexual, done. You can manage. You can't. I think that's all that's required, right? Welcome aboard, Lucas. What do you think they needed that pause for? I saw Becky was like in the process of dying in the first fight.
But hey, maybe it's just for Jae-Hong to catch his breath.
Wait, I have an RNG emote now. Yeah, that's probably my most used emotes.
By far.
Yeah, it's that or the kiss, like left and right kiss. Where's the what is it? Is it Psy Cat Nod? Psy Cat. Is that it? Oh, okay. Well, that's not it at all. Is it just Cat Nod? Psy Cat. The hell is it? What's the? It's like the Thai coded emote that everyone was spamming. They killed it. Is it gone? It was Psy Cat Nod, right? Little Fino, first time play. Congrats. All eyes on you now. Where are you? Does Gay Hunter's profile picture look like? It's just me when I was younger. Okay. Oh, Little Fino has a pay to win marble. This could be someone that doesn't even watch the Overwatch. They just like to play marbles.
It actually just
UFO marble.
scouring.
I'm gonna run the race.
I'm getting him. Hold on. I'm in.
Run the race. I'm gonna run a minute of ads so Little Fino can, they can be like lightly tortured. I'll push it. We'll do a minute 30, It's Great Goblin Mask and all. Hopefully Little Fino didn't get stun locked by those ads. I used to play loads of marbles. Little Fino, can you hear this? Can you hear me, or have you been stun locked? I used to play loads of marbles, but I love Overwatch. Well, wow. I mean, have you found the stream for you then? In all honesty,
Imagine if there was you got a streamer who could do both for you.
Yeah. That's what we're here for. That and to slowly pick away at Avril's viewership one by one.
One by one.
You will be remembered, Harrison. With Z's.
Every viewer counts, mate.
Cap, no one knows it. Every single viewer counts. Did a map happen? They started on Morocco, but they got halfway through the first fight and paused. I'm gonna make the Morocco thing work, guys. It's gonna
There's
catch
no
on.
way you're gonna bring back Morocco.
Bunnykins, no. Way too late. You snooze, you lose. All right, Little Fino is getting
Lost
pretty
the
slow,
call.
so I think we'll watch homosexuals pay to gay marble for a bit. No. Homosexual appears to be incapable of rolling straight, so we're gonna move ahead to Herman now. Stop pushing
About as
on the
horizontal
Rocco
as we can get.
Yeah. Watching Anta because he's the king of Pacific. It's just multiple crowns. If we get exclamation marks straighten out homosexual, that would be helpful.
I don't think there's enough.
Troglodyte, Laurentina. Sorry, it's 2 minutes late on that one. Not bad.
We're currently waiting for map 2 of the WAE versus Old Ocean series. We're on a
Good.
pause vote.
I could have done 3 minutes of ads, like. And Awakey has dominated this race. Ghostly with it. Oh, Gagilla top 3. Oh no, Gagilla's dead actually. Gagilla's not top 3. Nobody's third yet.
A break?
Craig!
5 minutes? What's going on?
5 minutes. Yeah, this was a 3-minute ad break period for sure. Nice one, Sile. Is Sile on a team this stage? I think he's on a decent one.
Vision.
Yeah, that's right.
Starting too.
Is Cookie on the academy team and Prophet on the main team, or is he on both? Is Cookie on the main team as well?
Cookie's on the OWCS team, Profit's on the SEL team.
Ah.
Let's turn this music down.
Thank you for adding Psycat Nod. Thank you very much, Playtasuki.
Can we watch Grimsby
How much
Man
longer
United
will the games be
highlights?
today?
No.
What you talk-
No, there were no highlights from that game. As far as I'm aware, that did not happen. I missed it live, and that was probably for the best. It was an unremarkable game. Yeah, just one of those straightforward games, you know, nothing to really mention, nothing to speak of, nothing worth talking about. When are the first games today? Is there an early kickoff? Chelsea Fulham early kickoff. Man United. Oh, if we finish by 3, I could watch Man United smash Burnley. How many goals do you think Sesko is going to get my fantasy team? 4? I'd say 4? I think 4. I'd keep it conservative. 3. Do you have Sesko really? A draft team, Chris. Draft team. I went Pedro in main team. Which feels more reasonable. Yeah, Sesko in main team would have just been... I would have had to have... it would have been a huge leap of faith. A gigantic leap of faith. Middlesbrough Sheffield is where it's at. I need to scroll down. Where is it? There it is. Now I might watch for Chelsea. Probably the Overwatch will still be on, won't it? Yeah, we're only partway through the second game. I'll probably miss the Chelsea Fulham. That Burnley shouldn't be a problem. Like, I know people will say, make the same case about, you know, Grimsby, but, you know, Burnley won't be a problem. I'm sure of it. We won't lose to, is Burnley the Scotty Parker one? Yeah. I like Scott Parker, to be fair. But I'm desperate for him to lose today. Is the team news out for this yet? I don't know if this is the real team or not. Let's revisit this tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, it's fair. It's fair. But just so we're all aware, going in with the optimism right now. So I personally wouldn't worry about it. Ciao Pedro scoring 5 today, Trust. I'm hoping for it. Looking at the WAE players here, it doesn't feel like anything's happening anytime soon. Oh, look at poor Heiser, he's sulking. He just wants to play Overwatch. You can see the admin's talking. He's on the phone. Is this good news? Oh, we're coming back to the stage. There's still some players lounging.
All right. Sweet Demas, everything negative that you said before has been completely redeemed by the fact that you see Tom Cruise when you see my profile picture. So you are now pinned, and you're rapidly
Legally
ascending
blind.
towards VIP status for that one. No, they're not legally blind. They see the truth. That my profile picture is Tom Cruise.
Oh. I thought your
Yes.
profile picture was a picture of you, and you were trying to claim that you were Tom Cruise-esque in appearance.
No, it's Tom Cruise.
Oh.
Wonder how old Sweet Demas is to be saying stuff like that. Gotta be over the age of 23. What did I say? It was negative. You wrote mustard, 6 mangoes, 7 mustard, and I misread your exclamation mark watch time as watch me and spent a minute talking about nonsense, which wasn't inherently negative, but I managed to spin it in that direction. But the mustard mango thing really bothered me.
Mansard says only in height in response to the Tom Cruise thing.
Hey, I'm also a member of a religious cult.
You're in the Middlesbrough away end, and I'm watching Overwatch.
10 minutes?
You still
3
got
minutes
an
of
hour
ads.
till it starts.
Craig!
Jesus Christ. We might have time
This is
to
actually
watch.
insanity.
We might have time to watch all of Middlesbrough Sheffield at this point. Fuck.
Kotahawk _B _chat 7Y. Congratulations on your marbles win. Monk the Insatiable, thanks for the prime. I'm going to start sitting in the practice range like flats because this is, yeah. There's actually
Would
just
you-
too many places now.
Can you jump to some conclusions while you're there for me?
Does flats jump to conclusions? I didn't know flats
I
was
just
big
feel
at
like it's a
jumping.
practice range thing, you know?
Oh, right.
Look at a new perk.
Spilo theory.
Have a, wow, this is crazy.
Hunter, can we duo? No. Thanks, Monk the Insatiable. Welcome.
Can I cast for CS?
Skippy.
I feel like I would do a substantially worse job than the CS talent, and I think Blast will not be super happy about it.
Let's do some flats core content here. My cover picture is Hunter tweaking out during the China lane, literally staring into your soul every time you look at the picture. I know the one you're talking about, but I guess I'll inform people. Welcome, Bunnykins. Welcome. Tweaks, where are you? Where the hell is your marble, dude? Are you blue? Oh, you're blue. I was reading the whites, but I should have been looking for the blues. What? Are you even in the race? Am I looking for a marble that doesn't exist?
Has,
I think
it
I'm
has
looking
happened
for a marble
before.
that doesn't exist. No, my Twitch cover. Oh, it's your banner, not your marble. Sauna's in the race. We'll watch Little Pave. Paolo, what are you doing right now, man? Alright, now we'll do the flats. Do the flats thing. Time to win this critical race. It's just like, this isn't flats, this is like Seagull. Seagull used to do this. tank bot ruined everything in the practice range. That's just theory.
How long's the pause? Well, at least 10 more minutes.
Yeah, it's actually such a long pause. It's outrageous. Craig heard me complaining about the production going too quickly for my ad break maxing today, and he decided that he was going to up the ante and do a 5-minute pause into a 10-minute pause.
Well, no, you know what's happened here. You were complaining. I'll say we. I'll throw myself in. We were complaining that there were too many breaks, and then what happens is they speed it up. They speed it up at the start, right? They go at the fastest pace they've ever gone before, and now they've gone too fast. They've gone into overdrive, and the whole thing's collapsed. And now we're facing a 15-minute pause. Thank you, Bacon Pancake, for the 9 months.
Why are we Aga checking? Hanzo mode emote? What is Hanzo mode? Oh.
9? Oh, it says resubscribe for 9 months to tier 1. They've been subscribed for 15 months. That's a really confusing sentence from Twitch.
It's because
Is it the streak?
maybe they bought the night. Wait, Avril is also starting to play Overwatch. He must be flats maxing too.
Uh-oh, it's a flats off.
It's a flats off. He's got the body. I've got the view count. You know, that's what we're doing, Harrison with the Avril, no way. Chills. Together you will out flats. I think in order to out flats, you literally need to like assemble the Exodia of streamers. You know, you need like you need like 5 to 10 people combining in a what is it, stream together thing in order to make it work.
We need to be really careful here as well, because it is starting to feel like what we're trying to put together is some kind of attempt on the king.
Well, if we all stack on top of one another, maybe we can reach his head and we can take a swing that won't miss. Like.
I won!
But we need to combine our forces. You won the race?
Yeah, I feel like I win one every day, honestly.
You're a winner. What do you win? Nothing.
No.
I already gave away a code today, and it wasn't even a race. It was because I gave away codes a month ago, didn't have any codes, and gave someone a placeholder, and they chased it up.
You wrote an IOU, and they actually brought
Yeah, I sent them a message in Twitch DMs that was just the word placeholder, and they messaged me on Twitch today saying, "Why did you scam me?" And I'm like, "Oh, I forgot. Have a code."
It's a fair question, really. We're gonna need at least 10 people to take down the king. I think 5. You know, 5 when you got like 5 always seems to be the magic number in these situations. Think of. What was it? Exodia? That's the Yu-Gi-Oh! One. And think of Power Rangers. Yeah. Often a 5-team setup.
What about... what's the name of the Captain Planet people?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. Was Captain Planet big outside of Australia?
I
don't know what the...
I feel like I've heard of it, but I've never watched it.
People were called. That's only 4 there, right? That was just
Captain Planet and the Planeteers.
The Planeteers? It doesn't have much of a ring to it.
they've really
sort of allied powers to take down flats. I mean, I feel like it's entirely possible that we could form an axis of power instead. You know, we don't have to pick sides here.
Does Julius Caesar count as a king? Probably more of a Caesar.
Cried.
What about? Wait, do you remember SWAT Cats? SWAT Cats with a K, but the Radical Squadron. Maybe we could put together some kind of radical squadron.
A group of radicals? Call Chris.
Yeah, I'll call Chris.
call Chris. 60 seconds for the race, folks. Get in.
Looking into the uncoachable rebrand as we speak to the radical squadron.
I need a marble to watch. I'll watch Fovi. Also, if we could M-preg Fovi, that would be nice.
Remember Street Sharks? You have that in Australia? It's about this group of sharks, and they all had rollerblades.
That sounds
old.
Like
it was basically
old concept, you know.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but they were sharks and they had rollerblades.
Sounds kind of cool. Do they have like a novelty food that they were really into? Like they were really into pizza or...
I can't remember. I'll look into the lore for you.
Okay. Do I have anyone added from these teams?
Characters. The team was called Ripster, Jab, Streaks with an X, and Big Slamu.
Big Slamu. That's a Flat or Emong reference right there. I love Chris streams because whenever there's downtime, he does like the racism quiz or something. Yeah, I mean, it's like Chris really, he's got no interest in keeping it. Well, maybe he's too interested in keeping it $1.50 with everyone. You know what I mean? Like he's too honest. It's like every time that Primrose links GeoGuessr, and it's like, I don't want people to see how good or bad I am at racially phenotyping people. You know what I mean? Like, some things are best left unsaid.
Just back to the Street Sharks for a second, right? I googled it to find out if they had like a favorite food, right? But obviously, if you remember, famously, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they love the pizza. The Street Sharks, they love hot dogs and hamburgers, but notably disliked pizza. So they really were the anti-turtles in this sense.
Competing brand. Oh, we've got to kill this tank bot, dude. Petition Blizzard about this. I hate it. Ruins everything about my practice range fun. Which dictator are you? Again, that's a Chris Yeffa question, not a me question. Pol Pot. But yeah.
What's the casual tweet? Is it going to be worth reading?
It's probably transphobic or something.
Hunter, Chris, and CX are like the Top Gear of Overwatch. Okay.
Can you keep reading it?
Yeah, okay. Chris equals Clarkson, which is... That one's true.
That's 100% true. Yeah.
CX equals James May, Hunter equals Hammond. That's probably the match. I feel like the Chris Clarkson comparison goes much harder than the others, though.
I was thinking about getting my teeth whitened and a hair transplant, so I think it's not too far off.
You do have overlapping midlife crisis vibes, actually.
Like the vanity.
Have you considered
matches, right?
driving more motorcycles?
That's Dee Dee's kettle of fish, I'm afraid. Oh, ad available, ad pressed. Sorry, I didn't even hear the mask whispering in my ear. Gabriamo first. Wait, have they added more to the timer? It's at 7 minutes, bro.
Nah, there's no way this has only been 3 minutes.
Dude, I've been shooting bots for so long, like there's no way at all.
Can someone tell me if time has been added or if time has just slowed?
Has time been moving really slow while I've been killing these bots, or did they add even more time?
Honestly, looking back on it now, you are taking so long to charge up these shots, yeah. Can Hunter be involved in a high-speed collision? We can look into this.
Did that happen to Hammond?
Yeah, no, he's been in like a couple of crashes that have been really like scary recoveries.
Oh heavens!
But it doesn't hasn't actually dented or dampened his sort of can-do persona.
Yeah, I'm gonna play quick play, genuine. Just need someone to spectate. Or watch The Good Doctor.
At least Tune-Up probably should have killed him. Yeah.
Does he just drive really recklessly or something? Like, what's going on here?
Well, like, someone can maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but he does do like a lot of like actual racing as well. I think some of them, or at least one of them, was for a show. Because you see it in some. I don't know if you watch some of the. What's it called now? The Grand Tour, the one they do on Amazon. You see it sometimes when they're doing like certain set pieces or races or challenges or whatever. You can see like there's like an increased level of anxiety with Hammond approaching them.
Wait, did they put Clash back in the game, or did Clash only get taken out of comp? I feel like I haven't seen Clash in forever.
I think it was just out of comp. I feel like it might have been in quick play the entire time.
Someone can tell me. Clash only in quick play? Okay. It's just one of those things you don't see. Like, What happened to the clean feed one? Oh, it's because I full screen my game so the window capture doesn't work. How do I full screen my game but keep a window capture working? Maybe if I click it and then I go to the game? No, it doesn't work.
One of
Maybe
them
if
was
I
a
go
tire
forwards.
blowout, one was human error. Okay. I've been watching a lot of Top Gear. Yeah, I really enjoyed Top Gear. I was never that into cars, but I always enjoyed Top Gear, which is probably the sign of like a really good car show. You can get people who aren't into cars to sit down for an hour and watch it.
I want to play in full screen. Why does this not work? Garbage. Put Subway Surfers in the top right. I don't have it in me. Did I change this map a little bit? The hell? It's flats.
Yeah, do you remember the rework? We got new Jug City.
This is New Junk City.
Yeah.
Baby's first Overwatch game. I think I'm gonna play Doomfist in window. Actually, Flats banned out Zarya when he was playing Run, so maybe I should ban Zarya. I mean, maybe I should play Zarya.
Let's bring Top Gear back with casual suggestions for new presenters. The problem with us hosting Top Gear is only one of us can drive.
You two both don't have driver's licenses as men in their 30s. Like,
Top Gear, but Hunter has to do all the driving and me and Chris just sit in the back of every bit.
does that have legs? As a content concept?
Yeah, I feel like it feels like a good opening joke. I don't know if it's got like, have we got a full season out of it? What if we, maybe a road trip, but it's a really long road trip, but due to the, the legality of it, Hunter has to do 100% of the driving, and me and Chris just, quite literally, backseat drive, as two people completely unqualified to give them advice.
D-Tone started spectating. Don't need that. Remember the Porsche collab? Yeah, they were actually giving away driver's license to Overwatch coaches. That's how I got my driver's license.
Unfortunately for
shut
Hunter,
up?
he's only licensed to drive a Porsche, so it's going to be a long time before he can get back on the
I guess
road.
not. Maybe they learn how to drive in the season like it's a special or something.
What if you teach us to drive? And then we can do a whole, will it turn out they were the uncoachable ones all along?
Jesus. Time is gone. It's just back in an unknown amount of time. Is that right? Are we back in blank?
Back
You
in...
play Doomfist like a console player? Yeah, thank you for that. I can assume that means that it looks like I'm aimbotting.
Oh. I'll message Craig.
Craig! Rouge Hong die of old age or what? I mean, he genuinely looked like he was clinging on for dear life on that stage there. After map 1, you could see the sweat beating off his brow. It was insane.
They're currently giving Jae-Hong a blood transfusion as we speak. I'm being told 10 minutes, so it won't be that bad.
Again?
Yeah.
How many 10 minutes can we afford, dude? You play like Dongak if he chopped both of his hands off? Well, at least Dongak's smart, you know? I think it's disrespectful to Dongak to say that I play like Dongak with no hands. I could have shifted up there. Hunter, can you go Ryan? After I drop this Doom, I'll go honorable Ryan Mirror, sure.
Oh, it's a big punch.
It would have made more sense if I what do you call it? It would have made a lot more sense if I was on King's Row, to be honest. So they've like opened this up, right? This is way further away. And this is all open now. There's no high ground here anymore.
Yeah, in general,
Oh, it's much really
all
different.
the points have had more spacious chokes. And maybe
Well, New
slightly
Dawn City looks
lower
like it's a
high grounds.
possible... Yeah, no longer just a ground tank. Oh, no, probably still ground tanks, just wide ground tanks.
Yeah, I think it's still similar comps, but you'll just the retakes will feel a bit easier on some of these maps.
Oh.
The Chelsea game will start first.
However, is this cute tank gameplay? We could rename cute. Oh, let me roll up another marbles race too. Cute Doomfist gameplay. Let's get the plays going. Can you send the raw Cardi fan gif? Yeah, I'll sort you out in a second, Owen. After this game, just remind me because I will forget.
You say you were swapping Ryan.
I was gonna honorable Ryan Mirror, but he swapped the Doom instead, so I feel like I
Oh.
no longer need that swap. Let's follow a marble. Homo's marble, I think. Feels like a safe bet. Cute Doom. If somebody wants to, if a mod wants to save my current title and update it for the duration that I'm doing this, you can go right ahead.
I'm not going to be doing that, sorry.
That's alright. You're famously known for moderating my channel, so... Is the slow good, or is Cardi fan still taking Power Matrix? I'll take the slow and
I
squander.
feel like the slow would be good.
The gameplay
As
has to
a
be cute,
famed
not
Doom
dog
player.
shit. Mercy out. Punch off the map, yeah? No, Sherry! Matrix is so good. Thank you, Doctor. Oh, God. Mechanical phenom. Oh! Real mechanical phenom.
You play Doom like you're falling down the stairs.
What is happening in the WDG studio? It's all falling apart. The entire show. It's cooked. No, no walls. Where that? Whoa, they're so open now. They've really opened up the map.
Oh, that's a big punch.
What's going on down here? Like, I'm just in open space. Look at this mechanical menace on Doom. Genuinely. Looks like I just got out of the palliative care ward. I got a pylon. Ah, no, 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 no. Finisher. I can't. Need
Hey,
somebody to do
Mark
my
finish.
job for me. Hunter, can you buy me a game on Steam? What do you want, Colin Kelly?
Wait, did I ever get that Steam money? Or did I just completely forget about it until this moment?
I think you. I don't know. It's your job, not mine.
Quite literally my job. I think I've completely forgotten about it until this moment.
These things can happen.
Looking
Ooh.
into this as we speak.
Oh,
We've got
open
time,
indeed.
thanks to WDG.
Oh, what am I dead to? I'm on 12 minutes of ads. Sounds good to me. If I would have been there on New Junk City, it wouldn't have gone down like that. Yeah, that's what I would have did. We've got Mark Wahlberg in the chat. Thoughts on Vietnamese people, Affirm? Just out of curiosity. Can't do that. Who? Cripple maxing.
Alright, heading to the shop.
Where's the jump? He just flew over my head. I'm lost. Turn here, maybe? I could have got punched off the mud. They call this Aussie Goose Way. I fell asleep to your dulcet tones. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Wait, wait. I think we're richer than I thought.
Really? You're meant to have like 250,000 coins, right?
Yeah,
That
or
was
maybe
the
that's
amount
just
that we thought we had.
okay. Yeah, that's right then. But I thought that would only get
We're
us
not richer
like.
than we thought.
Oh yeah, it's not quite enough for free. That's the problem.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
the problem
yeah.
was that like I had the conversion, right? So like
Yeah.
it was like if you could buy them in Australian dollars, then you could buy 3 of them. I think was what was up.
Okay. I mean, I could do. Yeah, the smaller ones are out of stock.
Oh shit!
Time to watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! World
That's
Championship.
a Julian.
Is it live right now? Looking into this.
W lamps or L lamps? You tell me. I cannot kill the Solari.
Earlier said that he thinks Brotdose
Yeah,
is like
cat. It's over.
What are you talking about? We won some Face It points, so we're gonna from the promotional thing. So we're gonna buy ourselves a Steam gift card. Did I redo map 2 Preds? When did Craig say? Craig said
kill
10
him.
minutes ago. That was 8 minutes ago. No, I think let it hold. People got some money on it. Maybe we stop
That was
Friday
probably
first
Apple.
week of every month. That's good to know, Luna.
How did you not get 1 kill? I'm challenged. Oh shit!
They've dressed up really well for this Yu-Gi-Oh! Final. Maybe a bit of a tie problem in terms of lineup from a guy in the middle. I'm actually gonna follow this channel.
Let's not ask questions that we don't want to hear the answer to. Hannah dual set.
Do they play
Alright,
on
I'm
a
good for the
digital
clutch here.
version, or do they play on a card version?
Okay, we're back.
If anyone's interested as well, the Falcons Onside Gaming VOD is actually up now on my VODs channel. So go check that out if you want to watch some Overwatch while we wait for the Overwatch. You have time to squeeze that game in, I reckon.
Where are they even coming from? It's so open. Is that a Widow? I'm losing my mind. Come on, Sherry. Come on, Sherry!
Okay, they play the game version.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, really, Luna?
So cool.
What we might do is just take the ones that are in stock and then just sort of save up, because I feel like you get better value on the gift cards if you buy the larger amounts. Right Guy suit is mesmerizing. I don't like it. It also 100% is not his size. He's got the inverse of Hunter wearing the Asia jacket energy.
Did this guy win again? I swear this guy won once today already.
Like, it's really possible this guy has numerous tricks up his sleeves.
Thanks, Adam.
Oh, is that all, Luna?
Playing
Oh, maybe
Sport
it's not
next.
so bad.
Yeah, I agree. Dopey Chat sucks at doing the challenge. Let's try this again. Alright, game's closed. Nobody's even typing. Stream's dead.
He's... Has the world just ended? And WDGG was just the first symptom.
Aren't the sources telling me you know Italians? Potentially.
Yeah, I can give you a meta report on the Yu-Gi-Oh! First Trump, now WDG. Thanks, Chrissy. I'm starting to connect a few of these dots, you know.
Dude, we're on map 2 of series 2. WDG has actually had like a 30-minute break.
This is longer than 30 minutes. I feel like this has actually been like, we're like, I reckon we're getting close to an hour.
Let me hit you up, Owen. It's my first message to you on Discord, dude. That's fucking insane. There you go, mate. Enjoy.
Ooh.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Oh, but it's packed out for the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Where have I plucked you from? You're VIP and you're synced, so I can see the guy with the Lawrence of Arabia profile picture is probably going to be you, mate. You put me onto that movie, so yeah, you know. Unsolicited? Didn't you ask for the GIF?
It's an hour of silence in honor of Stalker. I see. What's this Luna clip? I feel like someone linked this earlier. What was he thinking?
Troglodyte. 30-second countdown, more marbles. Can we get an update from Craigie? And I feel like you said 10 minutes and then I played the majority of a game of Doomfist in quick play. Went to 5. Surely that was 10 minutes.
Full disclosure, the 10 minutes ago ended 4 minutes ago.
Oh my god, Craig!
I'm gonna drop him some eyes.
This is killing the YouTube stream, Craig.
Craig! Oh, what happened to my voice?
Has interest in OWCS Korea just fallen off today? Like, do people look at the fixtures and watch based on that? Like, yesterday the YouTube viewership was like 300 and something. Today it's 100. Like,
yeah, mine's also like about half, or maybe not half, but like notably less.
I'll check Tomathan because he does it. He gets like the most. He's the king of YouTube. Tomathan has 209. All right, it's just a dead day for Korea. Do you think by the end of the stage I can usurp the king of YouTube as well?
I think that's hard because Tomathan has such a big like subscription base on YouTube.
I'm gonna swing for the king. All right.
Right, but
I'm gonna swing for the king.
Make sure you don't miss.
Yeah, I will not miss. Don't worry.
Okay, that's I'm alright then.
God, Harrison is the king of the corn and then some right now. Actually, it's a gold split time. That's not wet word is ahead.
We're actually we're really handing out kingships these days.
I mean, it must be earned. It's like all the people that were like, people are saying like, you know, really, really like well done, like congratulations and like really cool that I'm streaming every day. And it's like they're congratulating me before I've done it. You know, it's like I'm saying
you've done it like 1 week.
It's like I've streamed I've streamed 7 days in a row, or 6 maybe. I think it's Saturday right now. So it's like, you know, let's not get too ahead of ourselves, folks.
To be fair, I think you'll be all next week won't be a challenge until you hit the Saturday, Sunday, and then the Saturday, Sunday, Monday that'll be the first test of adversity to pass.
Yeah, the actual tough spot I think is a super week when we're deep in a drop set and my view count is low. You know, when it's like I'll be doing pack and I'll have 200 viewers and I'll be like, I am on my 20th consecutive day. I have 200 viewers. I'm doing this for peanuts. Harrison with a dominant performance. This guy has played in 10 races. He has won twice, and he is an Avril sub that has defected to our stream. Good shit, Harrison. Good shit.
I feel like, yeah, I would have the same sometimes when I was doing like the NA EMEA Korea, and then I'd be doing NA and there'd be one game left and it wouldn't be that great a game. My viewership is only going down and I know I've got to be up in like 6 hours to watch Korea. And those would be the ones where it's like, what's the completionist of doing the thing I said I would do versus what's the point type thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know there's going to be a couple of times in the coming like week and a half where it's like, one time I got to go up to the farm to like have a NBN, like an internet technician come and like adjust the satellite dish and replace some of the stuff. So like that day is just going to be hell because it's like I'm going to have to drive up there in the middle of the night and I'm going to have to drive slow because otherwise you hit fucking animals on the road and you die. And then like I'm going to have to drive back same day. So I'll be driving for like 4.5 hours, 5 hours. And then I'll have to be like back-to-back streaming as well. And then another time I have to go up there for Ball Man. So those days are probably going to kill me if I can't get functional internet. But I don't have functional internet there right now, so... Why has it stopped? Ru Jae-hong had a heart attack on the stage, but Korea has a next level medical system, so they're treating him on site and they're going to get him back in playing form soon enough.
He's getting the Wu Yang treatment
so
from Kivis right now, who is just throwing buckets of water on him.
Head of him, you're gonna die being away this long. Bunnykins, if you're in there, it's time to play.
Can someone talk me through? I need someone who understands the Yu-Gi-Oh! Who can talk me through this semi-final. Are they currently doing 3v3 Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they all duel? One team duels everyone at the same time? I'll put the audio on.
Add Feedsmith tracked. That's a solid start.
Ooh, Nash is there for, and that's another surprise here. Not playing his beloved Memento deck, but also has decided to switch it up to his secondary deck, which
Wait,
is...
who had a heart attack on stage?
Oh,
Smash. No, nobody's had a heart attack. Maybe Ru Jae-hong killed Craig and now there's nobody to restart the show?
That isn't needed within the other decks for this team, including the Atlantean Mermail that Luca has now revealed. I guess we said this was the break glass in case of emergency. Well, this is apparently emergency enough for Luca to start playing that. Nesh, though, speaking of starting playing, currently uninterrupted as the Feensmith combo goes off.
I mean, you have to also admit that Nash is playing the anti-Malice deck here. And
Video
he's actually
W,
facing
I killed Ru Jae-hong?
Chris.
Say it ain't so.
To cue the deck.
I wonder what happened. I'm gonna ask
But if you know that Nash
do we have a
is for
group chat
sure
with
bringing
Craig
an anti-Malice strategy, perhaps you've
yeah, we
opted
buried
to go
somewhere.
second, or, well, you lost the coin
Yeah, I
toss
have to
anyway,
scroll really
but
bit. It's hard to find it
perhaps
stream
it's
on
Chris
Use the search,
with
just
that
search
Malice
Craig.
counter
I
that he
found
was
it.
packing to
It
in
doesn't,
the
it doesn't
Sky
show up if it's not
Striker
something that I've
10
recently opened.
Pi.
Discord search is like the worst
You
search in the
cannot
universe.
definitely
I
tell.
literally
It was
searched it and I
not
found
revealed
it.
just yet.
Oh.
So far,
me
Chris
too.
is not
What's
moving.
going on,
Because
Craig?
it is that Sky Striker 10
Status
deck.
update.
There was in Duel B
Not
something
just
crazy
an
happening.
ETA,
Wooden
but a
Glacier
story
was
to
resolved
tell
and actually
the
discarding
viewers.
Imperial Iron Wall. Vince made the prediction of playing versus Malice again. Had Imperial Iron Wall, wouldn't have helped at all because it is the Mermail Atlanteans.
Super ancient Deep Sea King Coelacanth flooding the field with monsters, and this just continues to
That's
look
too many
great
monsters.
for
It's
Luca
5 monsters
and
versus
Team
no
Ragnarok.
monsters.
Honestly, I think Luca played a real strong mind game with the entire competition. He said it in any
I'm being told
talk
that
he
I've
had
got a
to
first time
anyone,
delay
basically
is
to me,
finally
to all
over.
of his friends. He always said, I don't need to go away from my Malice deck.
From
to now
Wub you
only
go.
when his opponent expects him to bring it, of course,
That was
once
a Wub
more,
reference
go
for a
over
second
to the
there.
Mermaid.
Join the Discord.
This was the
This is liminal messaging or super liminal messaging. Join the Discord and the Navy if possible.
Atlantean
Especially
Mermaid,
the
you
Discord.
go first. That's a huge start already. It's very hard to stop you in your tracks.
Thank
but
you,
if your opponent's
Dorts.
playing so
I
many
mean, I
cards that
just
just
can't
keep
see
you from
how
vanishing,
the
it doesn't
zero
need to do
monster
anything.
guy is
Yes,
going to
indeed.
take
We even
on
have
the
an
5 monster guy.
7 now coming through. That will be the Poseidra Abyss coming through. Actually, no, it's the Abyss Strike
It is, and actually, Dual C, I don't think Chris is on his 10-pie deck necessarily, as we just saw a Ghost Band Haunted Mansion there being used on
Homosexual's
the effect
definitely
of
one.
Fiends
The
with
stat
Secrets.
track on Marbles on
Now
stream
NXT
is
4 coming
notoriously
through. Mermail
shit.
plus Atlantean Dragoons equals Bahamut Shark.
What a card.
Craig
That
giving
card
us a
is no
story.
longer illegal
Craig
in
must be so
TCG,
busy
but
right
is
now. He's
very
offline
much
on
so here in
Discord.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel brings
Maybe he's
out the
actually
Virtue
giving, like,
Dragon,
administering
and that
CPR
one
to
is going to
Rudeon right now.
continue
Imagine if he
putting
stops
the
giving
ball
Jaehyung
on, we need
CPR to respond to us on
Saw the Imperial Iron
Discord.
Wall, but that also tells us this should be his second.
You sell half of our tickets!
Yep, Voiceless Voice, a good
Trini Rave,
answer
nice.
into
Dominant
both,
finish.
But is it enough at this point? Down to 2 cards.
Whoa!
in hand
Thank you,
for the
NCSU Code Monkey, for the 5 gifted.
We mentioned the
Thank you
Poseidon
very
Rift.
much.
Four
There
Bunnykins.
it is,
Must be a big
finally the
Yu-Gi-Oh
next
fan.
step in the combo, that rank 7 now with 3 materials ready
Oh,
and
I
Thank you very
needed
much,
YouTube's
mate.
membership today.
Fins
I
on
need
the
it so
next
bad.
turn.
Your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh
Just one-
streamer?
just
The
one
captains, Herman Hansen is doing what Bronas promised to do before that match. saying,
Soph, I
will
just watched
Babushka
7
you in the
ads, I
mirror
might
match.
die.
That
Oh,
is now
Soph, if
just
only there was a way around that.
untargetable,
That didn't involve
undestructible.
blocking the ads, if
Babushka
only.
terribly
Does anybody have any suggestions for Soph as to how they might avoid
Even though
ad
Miss Dudes'
purgatory?
entire
Block
hand
out your
is
eyes.
looking
Trini Rave,
rather
you say
like
second
Maluka
finally.
still
You
doing
came
full
first,
combo.
Trini Rave. That's not a second place
Maybe
finish.
struggling a little
You're the
bit.
winner
wanted
of the
second.
Would have
race.
a big field. Is Nashi with those 2 hand traps used against him? He can go into a Caesar if
Wow,
he plays.
everybody
Just
DNF'd
2
on this
cards
race.
left
This
in
is
hand.
a very
And the
competitive top
Marin
10.
Coral and enemy resolving is very important here because
Can I
that was
explain the current
identified as
Yu-Gi-Oh
one of the
meta?
big choke
No.
points for the deck on
Honestly,
day
I'd actually be
one.
so
When we
down
saw
just
it
to
in the
watch
hands
random
of other
esports.
players.
That's what I'm going to be
Granted,
doing when
we
I'm
saw
like
it then, it
70,
wasn't
I have
that
nothing else to do.
quite such an
If I make it to
impressive field,
70,
but
which I
even
won't.
so, the fact that that
Oh.
went unimpeded,
Just sit and watch random
even though
esports.
Spins has only 2 cards in hand, so it's a little bit
Harrison,
less
thanks for the
likely that
tier
it has
1
to
over to
be
Kuro
win.
527. Welcome, Kuro, and thank you very much, Harrison.
Territory
Appreciate
where
that a
there's
lot.
no
Means
coming
even more
back.
knowing that it's coming from a
Mermail
loyal Avril
gets
viewer.
Abyss now.
And talking
2
about
minutes on
Vince, you
Preds.
can clearly
There's 100
tell
more
he
minutes
has
on the
no
game
interruptions, and
starting.
therefore rather
At this
focuses
rate,
on
WDG
his
Studios are going to
teammates.
get kicked out of the
He's
venue that they
leaning
rent for
over,
going
watching
over
his team
time.
captain
Like,
and his match and how that
we're
goes,
cooked.
and he's trying to help
Happened
us
to
as
people
good as he
before.
can. This is a 3v3 team competition, so you're always playing every
Yeah, I
match.
feel
together.
there's no way
Rose
back
was
from the
also watching
mermaid
Chris's
barrier
screen,
now.
by the way, because that duel seems to be very much anyone's to take.
Let's go over to Dual C right here because Nash is pulling off crazy
Aye,
things.
aye,
Has
aye.
Light says he's
monsters
going to
on
shave
hand.
every
No
hair
Caesar has an
follicle if
Ash
he
in
can't hit
hand.
champ
Is
on
going
all
to bring
rolls
back
this
the Jet
season.
Synchron, go
In
into
the
a
world or
Saryuja
just his own?
700. Chain blocking it from a potential
Presumably
Ash
just his
Monster.
own.
Enjoy his
I
screen.
feel
He's
like
gonna
it would
go
be
4
an
cards.
unreasonable
Hand special summon
promise
another monster.
otherwise. But
Did he find
who
the
am I to
Snake
speak on behalf of
Ash?
life,
Maybe
really?
he's
I mean,
just
never
digging
underestimate
for
the
an
king.
artifact Lancea, as he's
True.
probably now assuming that this gotta be
Don't really see how Flats
Malice
relates
deck
to this,
from
to be
Chris'
honest.
side.
God, look at the head of hair
That
he
is
has.
just
I would
the
never
fine
have the
Italian
confidence to push
cooking
my hair
that
back like
Nash
that.
is known for so much.
Yep, and Saryuja Skull Dread, of course, a very
Not at
cool
this age, at
tech
least.
that we've seen a lot across the
Hey
tournament.
Hunter, can you
especially
fly
when
to
it
Korea
comes
and sort this shit
digging
out?
for that
To be
drop
honest,
and Lockbird for such a
yeah, the
matchup.
defected
Right
gifted
now, though,
homosexual.
despite all of those combos, not the most impressive
And shirtless.
field that Chris has to play
It's not like I've never
Even
been.
if this
It's not like I've never been
Lancea
seen
in the
shirtless
hand of
before,
Nash,
to
that's
be
just
honest.
I've
with
seen
you.
you
Saryuja
shirtless.
Skullbird itself doesn't really
I mean,
do
there's.
much. Of course, you
I'm
still
literally
have to
shirtless in the
set
LA Gladiators
up
fucking
a lane.
vlogs, mate. Like this is an open
Immediately throw
secret.
an artifact Lancea if it is the main phase. I
But-
Not the
don't
only
Yeah,
open
like
secret
for the
you're
stream.
involved in.
Ooh, it is intense. Nash has
Tell him to lower the
hope that
count.
Chris finds no way around that
Let me see those
Saryuja, but
titties.
4 cards in hand
And
is
I like
really not that
actually.
little.
A little bit intriguing for
Oh.
us here that the deck from Chris still has yet to be revealed, of course. Granted, the fact
Pedro
that what's
starts?
being set face
Nice.
down suggests there is indeed the Malice
Label
and not the
despair.
10-pie Dragon Sky Striker. Otherwise, this could be an explosive game. But right now, we have Allure of Darkness looking for more cards.
Oh, that could be a risky Allure of Darkness because it seems like they're currently.
Ah, you know what I should
do
Dark
next
monster in
time?
hand, as we said cards before.
Resolve.
Do we even find the Dark Monster here? No!
All of those cards to the graveyard, and now Chris still basically has almost card advantage. Both have Jugas another Allure of
That's the
Darkness.
best place to
Try
buy this.
one more try. Is there a Dark
Audiofileshop.com.au.
Monster? There is a Dark Monster as we keep a
Which one
moment.
is
to
it?
Moondrop
resolve
Aria
it.
review.
It is Marcher,
The
and Marcher
worst
is not the
IEM
one that you want
of
to have in this
2023.
situation unless Chris hopes
That's not a
to
very
survive for
promising review.
another turn with his 3 cards there now. Marcher, do you have a normal summon that is going to help you here? Because the Fiendsmith engine is still relevant for Nash. Sets another card. Is this maybe something like
just one on
Dominus
Dual A
Impulse,
as
something
well.
like a Caught by the Grave, something that can
All the
help you
comments say good thing.
withstand the onslaught of attacks that Nash is going to release upon
Oh,
it.
somebody is commenting on the truth
Of
is.
attacks we see in Duel A, it has convincingly
Getting from AliExpress
gone
right now.
over now.
And that means that, of course,
I think I am going to
Team
buy
Ragnarok
these.
is
I bought
in
it.
the
I've watched
lead.
your video.
The
I
team
agree.
captain
It's good, but
is
it's not worth the price for an
brought them into the
upgrade or
tournament,
possibly a
is
side grade.
showing
The
what he's
cable is
made
pretty
of,
good though.
and
I think
now
similar.
Nash also gets that Fiends
to
of
the
Requiem
Blessing
onto
Tree
the
and
field. So his
Starfield.
Fiends of Vengeance is all well going
It
too,
sells,
but
it
also
works.
Duel B has just
It's not
ended
innovative.
with
I don't need innovation. I need something with a
Luca
wire.
taking it for
I'm
Team
buying it anyway.
2-0.
We don't need to
are
reinvent
on
the
board
wire
for
here, guys.
Ragnarok here. Mist and
Yeah, I mean,
Luca,
we actually
as
watched
you
a clip from The
mentioned,
Wire
were
earlier on in the
able
stream.
to cleanly close
Hi, Unta, can you
out
do the
their
new
victories.
popular
It's
TikTok
only
trend
Nash
rank
that
challenge
still
where
needs
every
to make
loss
it
you take
happen.
estrogen
But
and
right
after
now,
every win you
looks to
take
be
testosterone?
well underway in
That feels like I'm
regard.
going to be a woman in a
Acrobats
month.
being sent back to the X-ray.
Or less.
Engraver is being summoned.
so
We
no,
are
I'm not-
already
I'm not
at a
on that.
lot of damage here. Saryuja is just helping
Is this
us
like an
with
all-time
the
historically
damage.
long
How much is
pause?
this? 4,
I feel like there was like a
9,
2-hour-long
6,
pause for like
58.
Unco's mouse in Overwatch
And we
League.
use the effect
And we might
of
actually be
Fiendsmith
closing in on
Requiem now.
I'm very
There's
thankful to
little
Craig though,
that Chris
because
can
the
do
first
here
game
to
was so
stop it.
quick.
Yeah, you may
I
as
needed
well
some
use
more
Ash
ad
plus
time.
Majority
and-
Spring, but there only is so much. I don't
You
even
monkey
know whether
port this
because
one.
Dominus
Craig,
Impulse
we
can
need
stop
more
it, though, for
time.
the very
Fine,
moment.
I'll pull some
Don't
cables.
listen.
Joy Spring, we know that the last
Don't
card
listen,
we had
just
is
buy it and
Malice
regret it
being
later.
Marshall.
Very
Was
right.
just added back. Another card is set. If that is Impulse, it can't be activated. What can
Why does the
This
Moondrop Aria
could
2 have such a low
potentially
rating on
be
Amazon?
the end of the
Many
duel
IM
for
enthusiasts go
Chris
to these
as Nash
websites
looks
instead
to
of
close it
Amazon.
out, and it would take Ragnarok
I'm going to be honest,
to
Amazon
win
reviews are largely
three.
terrible.
Special summoning from
They
the
have
hand
great
of
starting
Saryuja
IMs,
now.
they
That
do
is,
have
of
some
course,
paint
the other
issues. I'm
effect
buying
of
them.
it.
Do you
I
think
am sure we bring
Audiophile
out
Shop
the
2?
ghost of a Black Witch.
Awesome.
Audiophile
Black
Shop
Witch.
.com, they use a legit
Points
website?
to head into the battle phase if we like to.
This card is so strong. Even if you're trying to go for a game here and you can't for some reason make it, there is a infinite
into
permanence
this.
is being activated. That
Interesting.
means that you have enough game damage.
That would be
What's happening? Oh, we're just watching the
regardless
Yu-Gi-Oh while
anyway,
we're in a
so
big
that-
pause.
yeah,
They're
looks
not
good.
playing Yu-Gi-Oh at the
That's
WDG
6,500 left remaining
venue,
on the side
even though
of
they
Chris
do have
as
time
well.
for a
So
game.
this infinite impermanence is basically just saying, hey,
Audiophile
let's go
Shop
into the next
legit.
set, just go into the battle phase.
Aussie
You know,
people,
I cannot
is
even
Audiophile
activate that.
trustworthy?
Oh, there's a card. Oh, Malice in the
No
Mirror
problem.
is of
Yes,
course there.
Hold on. We can defend ourselves a little bit with the March Cherry. It's not just over here for the very moment.
But
But
you have Engraver.
you saw really both of these teams lingering around the venue here the entire day. They were really ready. They were waiting.
Buy
They
from
wanted to get
Shenzhen.
onto the
Avoid
stage.
Audiophile
And now
store
Team
at all
Ragnarok
costs.
really storming onto the stage with this first set being a clean sweep, taking it 3 and 0.
Easy for Ragnarok.
Luca,
Who
Mist,
called it earlier? Someone was like,
three
Ragnarok are going to
and
win
oh,
this.
Each of these individual
Who's got the
stars
Yu-Gi-Oh insight?
are able to shine in this first set of games, but it is not over yet. Chris, Bronus,
Unta, can you do the
Vince, they
popular
could
TikTok challenge of
still
plucking and
make
selling
a
a cube
comeback
after
on
every
behalf
loss?
of Team
That feels like
Bronco,
a really
They need to win almost
unpleasant
everything that
challenge.
they have.
Always fun to see 100 negative reviews of a product you just bought. Okay, to be fair, not Coke, the light that I have right now, I've got like a key light on my face. And I ordered a light from a store that said it was in stock on, like I clicked the shopping tab on Google and I ordered a light from there because I wanted to be able to pick it up and it said it was in stock on the Google metadata thing. Play in the marbles race, by the way. So I bought the light and then they emailed me the next day and they said, hey, it's actually not in stock. It's going to be ready in 2 weeks. And then I looked at the Google reviews for the business like a week later, just because I was wondering. And there were heaps of negative reviews saying like, oh, dodgy Chinese business, false stock promises, blah, 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 blah. People just being like really negative reviews about their customer service. So I waited the 2 weeks and then I emailed them and they said again, it's actually still 2 weeks out. So I said, hey, you told me to be 2 weeks, and in 2 weeks it's not ready. I need it by this date, and the date was, the date that I'm going to start streaming. Can I just come into the store and just borrow a different light until then? And they were like, yeah, sure.
That's really
so I went to the
sound,
shop
actually.
and I picked up a light, and they were like, yeah, can you just sign here? And it was literally just like an invoice where they had handwritten borrowing until the other one comes in, and I signed at the bottom of it. And they just gave me the light, and I just left. Like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes the like negative Google reviews that people leave and stuff like that is just an indication that they made absolutely zero effort to resolve a problem in any capacity, and they just immediately went to being an ultra entitled consumer, and
It's
Yeah, just
I
not even
think
trying, really.
you can tell, right? I think sometimes when you read the reviews, there's like half the time I'll be like, oh, okay, there's a few bad ones here, but when I actually read them, I'm just like, you guys are all just fucking stupid, actually, you know? This is not like anything to do with the product or the service or anything like that.
Yeah. There's a lot of negative reviews for audiofileshop.com.au though. And there's like lots of posts about it being dramatic, so I might get them off Linsol, because everyone says Linsol is good. Free shipping to most countries. Come on, say Australia.
Yeah, I think
I get a free discount.
The problem with the Carl bot is it's the live stuff that seems to confuse Carl on the YouTube rather than he's fine with all the VODs. Like that bit's really fine. He just gets confused by the live stream whenever I open it up. I don't know if we have like the ability to turn off like different sections. Do we know when the next map is starting? No.
Ha! We haven't even got a story from Craig.
Yeah, Craig's actually gone completely radio silent after, yeah. Wait, someone did have some information. Sorry, I missed Clementine. Clementine says, supposedly, Clementine23 with a 3 also in the middle of the name. Supposedly the pause was because Alien's mouse sense was off and his pause request wasn't accepted soon enough, so Old Ocean is asking for a rematch.
What? Wait, say that again. Say that again.
Supposedly the pause was because Alien's mouse sense was off and his pause request wasn't accepted soon enough, so Old Ocean is asking for a rematch.
Of the first map, or of the first 5?
I was gonna say, if it's just for second map, surely who gives a fuck, right? Because it was like we were like half a fight in, right?
Yeah.
Unless they're asking for the whole series, but the whole series feels like a piss take. Like that's no, because Alien was subbed in. No, Alien didn't play first map.
So this is all the dispute over like half of a fight.
Well, Clementine does say this is fifth-hand information, so disclaimer. It might just not be true as well. Yeah, Craig will give us the. He will be the truth in our ears, if you know what I mean.
Can I buy this off Amazon? This is really cheap on Amazon. These Moondrop thingies are cheaper on Amazon. Moondrop Aria 2. How do I see who's selling it?
Stop trying to resurrect Jehovah. We can resurrect Jaehong though. Wait, hold on. We've got numbers. Says it's a minute and a bit.
What? Congrats.
We've got some numbers.
Go back to the clean feed. Can I buy these Moondrop Aria 2s on Amazon? Is that okay? My friend wants to be your pocket mercy. Tell your friend no.
Thank you, normal Tom.
First time chat.
Tom has pointed out it's not 1.5 minutes, it's 1.5 years.
5 years.
Sorry, we got 30 seconds more of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Memento only has a certain amount of pushes, so we just make our field and hope that Memento cannot break it after all.
Yep, Snake Eye Ash, Snake Eye Poplar. Poplar then goes into the Divine Temple of the Snake Eye. Everything just continues to unfold in favor of Mesh here. I believe that is the Snake Eye Dire Bellstar joining it in the Spell and Trap card zone, now moving to the Monster Zone. Snake Eyes, Flambear's Dragon there as
oh, I got these Moondrop Arias like so discounted. It was so much cheaper on Amazon.
Oh,
probably feels like a scam.
I hear the music.
Are we actually gonna watch some Overwatch, or is this a Marvel stream? Don't put this on me, Blue Jay Way. Don't act like I'm the person controlling whether or not the Overwatch is playable.
He's lying to you. He's in charge of it.
Do we not get progress for watching this stream, or is my Twitch just bugged? You definitely get drops progress for watching this stream. Like 1 million%. And I ordered the thingies, so nice.
A productive break.
Make sure your Overwatch is connected, right? Like your Battle.net is connected to your Twitch account. Waffle buggy, because Yeah, somebody like way earlier in the stream said, I think it's bugged, and then 20 other people were like, I'm definitely getting drop progress. So, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's a you problem, but yeah, that guy has a fucking insane chin. Oh my god. Do we normally see these guys on the broadcast, or have they wheeled someone out for a different game, Zabby? Do you recognize these dudes?
No, but I'm also super locked out during these bits, or tapped out.
Yeah, I'm usually like rolling up a marbles race or something, so I can turn my phone off noisy now. This guy's got the crimson chin, but like it really works. It looks good. It doesn't even have a percentage. How long have you been watching Waffle Buggy? Did you just start?
3 days.
If you've been here for 3 days, for your,
3 days, but they've been super patient before raising any issues.
Are you looking at the right drops program as well, Waffle Buggy? Because the way that it works is the programs get earned sequentially. I think the OWCS drops get priority, so those will fill out first. So you have to watch 2 different things, and one will fill out first while the other one does not progress at all, and then the next one begins to progress. Oh my god, it's Overwatch. I'm hitting the live button, Xavier, just assuming that we were out of sync.
27, 26, 25, 24, 23.
Done.
He's at 22. Those were all seconds.
Yeah, we're perfect. Those seconds work. Why did they all have the same hairstyle? There was a very popular hairstyle going around in Korea, and all of the youth of today, and Ru Jae-hong, who is also young at heart, have decided to adopt it. Oh my god. I almost forgotten I was an Overwatch caster.
I don't really understand this. Where are all the cards? Why aren't 3 people taking 3 separate duels at the same time? But we'll figure it out as we go along. Echo and Reaper the choice for Old Ocean alongside Ball. Ball on the side of WAE as well. Venture and Genji the choice for Venbei.
I see. Heiser going for a big slam early on in the piece. He rolls in Sonjin. Sonjin's actually taken a hell of a lot of damage, forced to use the deflect early on. Heiser popped the E though, so his next engagement is going to be in a little bit of trouble. Alien on the Reaper trying to shut down the dive, but Ru Jae-hong, poor old man, caught out once again. Becky goes down as well. And apparently Old Ocean, you can make a dispute. You can spend an hour about Alien sensitivity, but you are going to lose the first fight a second time as well.
Yeah, Jae-hong again being caught out early in some of these engages. We talked about how chaotic and fast-paced these type of matchups can be and what pressure and really onus this puts on the support players to play their own lives in a lot of these situations. And Jae-hong certainly put under a lot of scrutiny right now that he's not quite passing. They're going to try and retake. Forced underground is Aid. Unburrow keeping him contained at the choke.
Aid has no
it down for now. Chance to punish him. Becky flies forward. He's looking for it. Beam comes out. Suzu is good, but it's not enough to save Aid's life. Now Heiser's going to slam round the corner. Caught again. Sticky's onto that as well. Damage, but no kill. They're still trying to force their way through here, Old Ocean. Alien's looking for a target. Turns his attention onto the board instead. Drops on this one. Sticky's too. So much damage. Alien can confirm the kill, and now a chance to maybe flip the point. Turning their attention now onto the Genji, on the Lucio, and it looks like WAE are just going to accept their fate, die on point here, take the 80-odd% they got.
Heiser is getting such consistent high-value slams again and again, forcing utility out of WAE. You can see Becky definitely did not finish high school, as when Heiser goes for a slam, Becky cannot understand what a parabolic arc is and is just wildly throwing out those stickies. No rhyme or reason to it whatsoever. WAE, they get to come back into the next fight. They've got a couple of ultis, but I mean, Lee Soo-min has died early on in the piece, or just spent a bit too much time on green. Does not have the beat drop available. Copy comes out early from Becky. Becky looks to contest Sonjin. Sonjin will go down. Suzu comes out very late. Becky trying to chase. Market TP's out. But wait, they're on the point. They might even sneak the flip. Nope, they will not.
No, disaster start really. Sonjin gets caught out on that side fight. Becky uses the copy to punish him. Maka TPs to help him, but it's actually just a TP to seal his own fate as well. So WAE going to hold on to a lot of these ultimates, but we're going down to the final fight. Pretty much everything online outside of that copy here. So going to be layered support ults. Maybe WAE have more DPS ults to potentially finish it with.
Marker on the run, already forced to use that teleport. This is last fight now. Going to be a huge ultimate clash. 4 ults versus 5. Slam comes out early. Sonjin forced back. Beat forced out of Lee Soo-min as well. Counter beat from Jaehong is good. Alien pops the spin on the objective. Kivi's TP's away, but Alien's gone down. Gets nothing with the spin. 4 versus 5 situation. Wei used all 5 ultimates in that layer. Aids under the ground. Will survive. Wei, they're going to leverage the flip. Old Ocean, we need a touch in the next 3%. Can anybody get it? It's a C9 for Wei. Oh, for Old Ocean.
I felt like they were really in that fight still, Old Ocean, but couldn't quite navigate the touch underneath all of it. Disappointment for them after such a hard-fought fight. Really felt like both teams jumped for gun there. They come in, they trade both support ults immediately, but then they just throw all the DPS ults, everything in at the same time, so everything just kind of neutralizes, and we just get into a dogfight at the end of the neutral. So chaotic, messy, will be another neutral as a result of this. Becky closest to the ult, but going to be more about the engages and the slam timings here. First, bit of value from Milgaru on the rotation. Sunjin can't convert with a kill. We'll back that one up as Becky tries to clear him off his left-hand position, and Jaehong's died in the back.
Jaehong having a really hard time in some of these fights, getting caught out. He's not so familiar on the Lucio. There's a lot to learn on that character. There's a reason that there's all these legacy main supports stuck on the role, still playing the game despite an absence of raw skill. Jaehong missing some of those key pieces as now he gets caught out again. Double boop from Milgizzy, looking for a slam, not even going to need to do it. Pops the E on the point, goes for his slam now. Sonjin is in, and he will connect on a Becky and Jaehong as well. That's 2 for Wei yet again. Just keep on climbing.
Another nice little sync up there. If you remember the 2 to 3 years ago when we watched the first map, you will see that, remember that Wei did find a lot of nice sync up timings where Milgaru would find for connect and then Aid would be there or Sunjin would be there or Maka either on the Wuyang back on that map. Seeing the same thing here. They're just finding these slightly better timings around Milgaru here. Better synergy, and it's given them the advantage in a lot of these neutrals.
Becky's going to pop the copy early on, but no kills converted as of yet. No dash, no deflect. Needs more. Dashes on Lee Soo-min, but loses the copy. Counter blade now from Sonjin, and Becky will be delivered to the Undertaker. Sonjin chasing for more. Can't find any kills, but again, the onus is on Old Ocean. They need the touch. They need trades. Counter slam from Milgaru, and it's going to be 2 for 2 on Old Ocean C9s here. Allergic to the objective. Jaehong on the run. Gets a little bit of overhealth from Heiser. Will escape. But Wei, 2-0 lead already here on Morocco. We're bringing it back.
Very much the same story there for Old Ocean. You see Becky make an aggressive play of that copy, but just ends up isolated. There's the slam. This time it's A to follow up on it as well. And Wei just seem absolutely streets ahead now in terms of the playstyle for these comps. Saw Milgaru set up Sunjin, saw him just set up Aid. And you compare that to Becky's copy, where he was just in by himself. Wei just completely isolate and punish him with Blade, so it feels like Wei more than comfortable in this matchup.
Minefield on the point now, but counter slam is available. You can see Milgaru goes for that counter slam now. Looking really dicey for Old Ocean as Wei have secured the flip. Alien actually will take down Aid during that tectonic shock. 4 versus 4 situation. Beats available for both Lucios. Highs is rather low. Needs to be careful. Milgaru in a similar state hiding underneath. Push up on the high ground. Big comes out from Lee Soo-min in the face of Alien spin. Counterbeat from Ru Jaehong does not actually catch Alien, but he's got a shift online. He should be fine for this one. Sonjin very low on the high ground. Milgaru getting the contest. Slam catches nothing on the high ground for Heiser now. Wei 4v4, soon to be a 5v5. Alien out of shift again. Minefield on the point for Milgaru, and the counter slam won't be available. Suzu comes out just too late from Kivi's to save Alien, and even though it looked so good for Old Ocean early on, they've still fallen through the cracks. They can't close out the 4v4. Cooked.
Scary, scary beat for Lee Soo-min staring down that Death Blossom, but manages to get it off, catches all the people who need it, and now potential final fight here on this map for Old Ocean. They don't quite have any of the ults yet. They'll get the copy partway through, but Sunjin can go early with the blade. Suzu already forced Jaehong taken out of the air, looking for more, but it's just the ball behind touching. I mean, Heiser's actually done a good job of dragging him back here, so maybe a bit of space for the rest of Old Ocean to come and support him.
At least we didn't get a third C9 in a row from Old Ocean as Heiser rolls on for the touch, slams on for the touch as well after getting booped off by Lee Soo-min. Aid over on the point, no drill dash available. Becky's closing on a copy. Should be good to ping pong with this one, but he's actually going to go for the backline. He's trying to kill Marker. He will not secure that kill, but he gets the copy off onto Aid. Drilling after Marker. Actually, Marcus is going to snap his ankles in 2. Sonjin's going to close out that kill. Once again, a 4v5. Slam onto the point from Milgaru, who's going to again break Heiser's minds. And Old Ocean will C9 for a third time in a row. That's a 3-0 dominant performance on Morocco. after an hour-long pause to change the outcome of the first fight unsuccessfully.
Did Alien Sense look off to you? Yeah, just disappointing. It feels like Old Ocean needs to find a different way through. Will say, both times we've gone into these matchups, it feels like the Kiriko has been targeted, the Wu Yang has been targeted, and it just feels basically they're in situations where both maps Old Ocean have found themselves forced onto a Lucio version of the comps when they do not want to play the Lucio version of the comps. They would much rather play a Kiri Wu Yang or I don't even know, like a Kiri Juno, maybe not Juno in this meta, but you know, something where both of their support players can be on a comfortable hero. And they should finally get that opportunity just because they've run out of bans and that can sabotage them now, but might be too little too late.
Flipping through the cracks here for Old Ocean. Maybe we can get a little bit of vintage, bit of Bap Weave, a little bit of Wu Yang coming out from Jaehong or something of the sort. I'm not sure how I feel about Wu Jaehong being glued to the Lucio, in all honesty. It feels like on maps like Atlas, where Wu Jaehong has to constantly contend with high tempo flanks, he's just eternally being caught out. Maybe on a hybrid map, maybe something that didn't get released in the past year. If we can go back to a vintage map, he'll feel a bit more familiar and be able to do something more in his comfort zone. But on a new map, on a hero that he's not comfortable with, just too much of a liability. Christina, thank you very much for the 23 months. Welcome back. Swap the sense to still take belt to us. Yeah, not great. Minus kiddies plus alpha E. That's what we need, homosexual. Oh, God.
Alright, I'm grabbing a drink. It was one of those where I didn't go to get a drink because we were paused and I wasn't sure how long it was going to be. And now I actually...
For an hour? You sat for an hour?
Not for an hour, but like... I didn't... You know when it's a classic, didn't realise, I was like, actually I could really do with a drink. But it's like just as the 1.5 minute countdown comes on, so I was like, fuck.
I sold that shit on Marketplace during this series, no?
Was it at the start? I think so. Either way,
troubling.
Right back.
Very troubling.
Oh.
Twitch is telling me there's an ad break but not advertising anything. That's the worst type of ad break. It's the unpaid ad break. We can watch Bun. She's got a fast marble. The heartbreak break. Oh, homosexual. Wow. I feel like we're at an all-time low for Marvel's participation right now. 34 is actually insane. Are we sick of ads? Are we sick of marbles? Is that the issue here? What's happening? What's happening? 30 marble participants is actually repulsive. Like, what happened? Less marbles, more ads? I would if I could. Alright. Starter. They all fell asleep in the break. Oh, Big Manny. First timer. The stakes aren't high enough. It's classic stake theory. Classic stake theory right there. Dude, Chosen is still going? No, he's not. I was trying to look at my Twitch homepage and see what the other streamers are doing. Thought it was Chosen, but it was just a lie. Plato is going. That's it. That's Bastion guy. Jesus. Pushing Champ 3. $100 giveaway at 10k followers? Jesus. just giving the viewers money. Steak theory. You're making me hungry. Oh, Cone Punch Man is once again coming for. Wait a second. You're not gonna beat Wet Word with this, are you? Holy shit, Cone Punch, man. If you manage this on a map with UFOs, with a UFO profile picture. Just showered, did literally anything happen? Yuri, you just missed the map. They got 3-0'd. It was really quick. Oh my god. You're actually going world record pace right now. But this com zone up here could easily kill your run. Garuma's been subbed. Oh, mate. No. Mate. The com zone. You're probably not even going to finish. You're probably going to die. Cried. It can happen, mate. It can happen. So close and yet so incredibly far. Love it. During today's match, a pause was requested, but the admin failed to execute it in time due to an error. This mistake is acknowledged as an admin error. Following discussions regarding whether the map should be replayed, it has been decided that the match will be replayed on the same map. Final ruling, rematch to be conducted on the same map. So it was like an hour-long admin decision pause. Fucking mosquito, I saw you yesterday, did I get you? Motherfucker, it got away again.
Was that? Did we need an hour for that?
It's a slow burn.
We were only just into the map, no?
Congrats, Juice Jerusalem. Yeah, we were one fight in, but heavy deliberations.
They rolled out on the same comps anyway. There was not even like, oh, they've ruined X,
they've
ruined Y for us.
I just flicker pause for no reason. It was probably just because WAE would have contested it, you know? WAE would have been like, no, we don't want to replay. So they would have had to deliberate. What do I win? Nothing. Yo, I got the cat player icon drop. I can stop AFKing now. Does that mean you have to watch the stream while being at the keyboard? Is that the difference, Agent 9420? Say yes. Can we find a map I cannot fall off of? Okay, homosexual. Would you like to pick the race, homosexual? It feels like you're always asking questions about races. Love map.
How's this map still going? Yeah, we had an hour-long pause
Love map.
to resolve, well, ironically to resolve an issue about the pause being too slow.
Homosexual is race curious. Homosexual's the new Jelly Misa obsessed with race. Agent 9420, you talk about AFKing for the drops, but you're referencing Jelly Misa on a stream. Like, you're always
you know the law.
Yeah, you're not pulling the wool over my eyes, mate. First time play from Mokimaru, welcome. Looks like we're just exploding into this next map. Yeah.
Alright.
Jelly is the marker. I'll fit a 1 minute ad break in here for sure.
Hollywood, Winston ban, Gofrium in. Way of responding with a Kiriko ban, continuing to interrupt and force a Lucio out of J-Honk. So a clear target for WAE in all of their bans, and you maybe have to start wondering why Old Ocean... Are they just happy to play J-Honk and Lucio? Is this what they've been practicing? Or do they just... no protection for the elderly?
Boobarella, do you work in fashion yet? Tell me. I need the update. Boobarella's been following this channel since 2017, folks. Like, this is a real OG. I must know whether you've gotten a job in fashion yet. Can you give me some numbers out of it? Because I fucked up the sync, I think.
Yeah, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50.
49. Just flick a pause and we'll be good. Long time stalker, first time talker. Welcome, mate. Here's hoping you got that fashion job.
They found a path. Anna, Wuyan from Old Ocean. A better map for it, so they can now play a comp that should feel more comfortable for their backline. Alien will be taking up Hitscan against Aid, Sojin versus Cass. Traitors all round, Hazards all round here as Alien tries to find an angle. Becky is already in behind, but Aid will take care of marking that one alongside Lee Soo-min.
This is exactly what we needed. Old Ocean fans rejoice. We get to see Jaehyung on his signature character. Side fight coming through from Kivis, but Kivis can't cut the mustard, cannot finish that kill. Becky will be traded out. It's a 2 for 2. Make that a 3. 4 for 2 as Milgizzy is slicing and dicing through all of Old Ocean right now. What looked so good at the start. A nice side push completely falls apart. Lee Soo-min, though, coming back on the Lucio. Aid also making the swap over to the Sojin.
Yeah, I think it was a good
That
decision by
counts pretty
Kaviz. If he was able to kill that Cass and also save for Tracer as well, then all of a sudden they busted out of a side fight. Gafreem even found some kills in main. Doesn't quite come off as Lee Soo-min is now back fast on the Lucio instead of a Brig. But opportunity on the horizon as Jaehyung gets a little bit closer to this Nano.
Nano available for Jaehyung in just 30%. I really think Old Ocean should play slow for that one. Just do a little bit of ping-ponging up in main. Don't get too committed. Don't send Kivis into his demise. Wait until you can get a Nano boost. Throw it out onto Becky or perhaps Garoom and see if they can find a kill that way. The backline for WAE is rather squishy right now, but Marker is dangerously close to that Tidal Blast, and that combo with Tracer is deadly.
Oh, Sunjin shut down though, so now the Tidal Blast target is down, and Becky's found a Pulse Bomb kill during all of it as well. Tidal Blast onto Milgaru. He's dived in for Alien, has helped convert that kill, but it's the only kill that WAE have got. They're going to try and play for a later recontest with Milgaru trying to stay alive behind, but they've got all eyes on him. He's in big trouble.
Already, I feel as if Milgaru doesn't stand a chance here. Backshots coming through from Sonjin. Pulse Bomb does actually come out from Sonjin. It was Becky giving the backshots, but Lee Soo-min has won the duel versus Becky. So this felt like an almost impossible retake for WAE, but they're right back on it. It's a 4v4 on the point. Nanoboost comes out onto Garoom, and Jaehyung, he's actually going to rotate safely. Now you can see push out onto the point. 4-8, he will be slashed in 2. Jaehyung, he went for the safe rotation behind, but he actually got caught out in the process because they never cleared the alley. Still, Old Ocean, they have secured the first point cap. Sonjin is staggering himself. I feel like we saw this yesterday on a Junkertown from somebody. Sonjin surely taking the piss trying to play life here.
He's forced for recall out of Becky's. Yeah, Becky's going to have to give up the chase here, actually. So they know where Sunjin is.
Zen Orb, mate. Go for the kill. What are you doing?
So Sunjin's going to get to preserve his position behind here, which is going to be a bit of a headache for Jaehyung and Kivis as they have to worry about that one behind them. You can see Kivis getting a little bit of spam from the front as well, trying to keep eyes on his player behind. Alien currently has a full rail, could even have a look for him, but wants to rotate aggressively instead. Throws it just onto the tank, doesn't find all that much. Wall behind him, downpour out, gets around the corner just in time, Kivis, but Gafreem is locked up. Enough pocket to survive that. The overclock relieves some pressure. Pushing the side with it now. Can't find the shot. Can on the third attempt. Takes down Aid. Turns out to deal with the Tracer. You can see they're still worried about that Sunjin threat, but Old Ocean are being diligent about this.
One player advantage right now for Old Ocean, but they're pushing the cart all the while. Sleep onto Milgaru is huge, but Jaehyung is deleted. Guthrium with the Tidal Blast is going to take down Milgaru in the end, but still, losing Jaehyung is critical. Sonjin blinking over to the Mega. He will secure that pack. He will escape out through main. He's dueling with Kivis a little bit, but Kivis has survived. And now you can see Kivis swinging main, going for a wave, but catching nothing. Old Ocean, they keep pushing cart here. This is not a terrible fight for them, but with Kivis being traded, it is terrible, actually. No good.
Yeah, it cost them a lot for that as well, and these trades are going to favour the defenders, and it means also for WAE, they get to retake all this space, all this good position without having to burn any of their big ultimates. So an overclock, Tidal Wave, or Tidal Blast, sorry, Sound Barrier, all ready to go. WAE in complete control of this. Old Ocean might be forced again to play a little bit slow, wait for this Nano Boost for the next opportunity, but it's a very uphill battle here.
Oh, rail onto Marker, nearly catches the kill. He's forced to use his wave just to heal himself. Milgaru is still holding the space up on the high ground, though, and that is such a power position. He's taken a beating, though. He has to be very careful not to go down. You can see Guthrium pushing even further, about to have a nano boost.
Nice.
He's so low, though. He needs help. Downpour comes out. Not sure if it's caught anybody in the back line. You can see the kite coming out from WAE. Heal ultimate from Marker. He needs to use that Tidal Blast just to keep healing. Old Ocean now, they pop the Nano Boost. So, Marker so low. Surely going to fall down here with the block onto Guthrium. Guthrium finds another kill. Lee Soo-min solo beat. He will find the kill onto Guthrium, but this is a fantastic scene for Old Ocean. They've got high ground control. They're pushing the cart, and ults have been dumped in by WAE here. That was double support.
Sick.
Oh, what a
important trade there as well. They're going to give him a chance on this recontest. It looked like they'd done all the work again, Old Ocean, but these late trades costing them. And he's going to come back on the Hanzo here, and honestly, it looks so good. Becky finds an early kill on Lee Soo-min, means that beat isn't available when WAE really wants it. Comes back and just beats no one. But ult advantage for Old Ocean, overclock on the high ground, but they need to help Jaehong. Full pocket coming through onto the high ground. He hits the sleep to buy himself some space. Overclock on the left now too, but they're all just out of his line of sight. Looking for it, but can't find the finishing blow. One more rail for Alien to try and find it. Downpour's thrown out as well. Doesn't find all that much. Hanzo is right here. Going to be a difficult one for Aid. And Becky again tearing him up in the back. Finishes 2 low HP targets, and it's open. Jaehong and Alien going to get traded as well, but a fadeaway sleep from Jaehong means Milgaru's low. More trades coming through, but Sunjin's done a good job stalling out the payload.
Becky cannot finish the kill onto Sonjin. Sonjin has taken high ground. Old Ocean, if they cannot find another kill, the recontest for WAE could be deadly here. Jaehong is dead right now. Becky's being poked out around the corner. Marker bending it like Beckham. Guthrium tapping the cart, playing slow, but they're going to kite back. They're going to wait for one last recontest. Becky, though, needs to be careful not to lose their turn. Old Ocean, we know you've got an issue with the objective, but they do get the first tap. Overtime Wick is on. Guthrium high ground, playing slow. Aid popping back and forth with the Symmetra, but really needs to touch cart.
Really needs the pressure is on. Only 12 centimeters to play for. Downpour comes out. Aid manages to get round the corner from it, but it's cleared a bit of space on point now. Tidal wave onto Lee Soo Min. Gets it. Finishes the job. 2 trades importantly. An Old Ocean, they might not be able to get it over the line. Maka gets it all done with the Tidal Blast. Nano Jax from Jaehong to finish it. Pulse Bomb out, and the hold is good in the end from WAE.
Oh, so clutch from Sonjin throughout the map. Feels like he was doing everything. Constantly playing life behind, constantly dragging players away, but never going down. Old Ocean, they needed to commit to chasing out Sonjin at some point. Felt like when he took the Mega and snuck up to high ground, there was an opportunity to catch him. Same thing when they capped first point. Pocketed Tracer, can absolutely go and chase for that kill, but instead, just allowing Sonjin to run wild here. I mean, look, many fights where Old Ocean were positively trading, but the recontests were consistently rock solid for WAE. And now, I mean, they're already down 0-2 Old Ocean. We're going to need to see 4 Old Ocean come out. Oh, dicey one.
Yeah, big uphill battle here. And really, yeah, I don't know. You get why Sunjin's playing this way. Obviously, with the Ana Wu Yang, very powerful if left uncontested. And Hollywood, a big map, can be hard to consistently contest that backline with a hazard across all that distance. But if Sunjin can just play in a sort of super flank heavy style and just harass him from behind, really means Jaehong is forced to either stop and draw that Tracer behind or play a further forward position. We saw multiple times. You look at some of the places Jaehong died. He's way further forward on a Hollywood than you'd really want your Ana to be in an ideal situation. But all of that stems from Sunjin's playstyle.
Oh, I mean, Sonjin now over to the Genji, a little bit of a change. Do you think they're going to go Tracer Genji? Are they going to switch it up like this? Aid, yep, moving over to the Tracer now. And I think this is really scary for Old Ocean. These double flex support comps can really fall apart if a side can be overloaded, if the supports cannot live. And Jaehong playing the Ana on first point, he has to get really close. Really dicey. Tracer Genji really got to close in the gap and taking one fast, aggressive turn. Jaehong gets a nice nade onto the alley, but with no kill converted, the push timing will be up soon for WAE. They're all boxed into a corner right now. They're waiting for the second side to come online, but here goes Milgaru trying to box off the high ground.
Clears him off the high ground, forces that wave out as well, chases the kill, wall is good, perfect, defensive nade comes through from Jaehong, so Milgaru's in all sorts of trouble, they're so low on HP, both hazards are going to fall, going to come down to all of the DPS. Sunjin now, eyes on this Sojin, trying to contain them in this room. They dive onto Jaehong, Lucio pressure already, but Jaehong just seems to be taking no real damage from all of this. He seems quite fine. Sleep comes out, but Sunjin is there in the end to finish it. Aid syncs up with him, and Sunjin, Aid get the job done in the end.
Sonjin, so good for it. Seemed nice for Old Ocean there. Good bit of survivability from Ru Jaehong, but it's a bit difficult to pocket your Ana through a one-shot combo as Sonjin simply dashes at Jaehong's feet and puts it in his head. So that's a tough one. Old Ocean now, they're over to the second point. 5 minutes on the clock for WAE, about as much as you could ask for. This is the best part of the map for Old Ocean's comp. I will admit, Jaehong can play very far back on the Ana, relatively safe. Alien can get aggressive, but Sonjin with these Genji one-shots, he catches Becky pre-fight. Take notes, Old Ocean. Good to force out the Tracer. Good to take down the Tracer pre-fight, if possible.
Have to clear the high ground now. Milgaru's going to make the first move, but can't commit to that. Just trying to take a little bit of tension and pressure while they get the payload moving. You see Sunjin joining Milgaru, keeping this aggression up. They have the blade soon to go, but they've lost Aid while doing all of this, which means the payload's not really moving either, and WAE might just reset.
WAE going to go for a quick reset here. Jaehong getting it done, taking down Aid. No card control for WAE. They're just going to play slow, wait for their Tracer. Not sure what Becky thinks he's pulsing right now. Goes for a pulse when the fight is completely won. Whiffs that one. Now you can see once again Milgaru down on the payload. Just tapping card. Going to force K3M to drop. Nice nade again from Ru Jaehong though. Tidal Blast on the high ground. Counter Tidal Blast from Kivis onto Alien, and that's actually going to keep everybody healthy. A rare survival. Now the Nano Boost onto K3M. Mark is in trouble. Mark is dead. Sonjin's traded as well. Old Ocean, block the cart. Please block the cart. You've killed 2 people. Just stop them from pushing.
Still got a few meters out of that way, despite it not being the most successful fight. That was both support ults burnt during all of that as well. You can see Aid lurking behind. Pulse Bomb attempt on the backline, up the elevator maybe, or even just forcing the payload will be a big problem for Old Ocean to deal with. And not to mention, it's a Beat Blade combo coming up now from WAE as well. So the backline is going to have to do their absolute best to survive this one for Old Ocean.
Old Ocean right now. And
Oh,
I
10
think
HP?
Blade pulled on high ground from Sonjin, but he's 10 HP. He needs help. Looks like he's received help. He's already more than 50% up. Alien pulls the high noon. Does not find a kill, but he has zoned the Blade at the very least. Counter dive from K3M. Sonjin's dead as well. Downfall catches Milgaru, but he is able to close the kill on Ru Jaehong nonetheless. WAE, they've got 2 players on the cart right now, and Milgaru, nobody remains to trade him. So this is about as bad as it could be for Old Ocean. So many members of WAE are pushing the cart. Becky needs to survive, but it looks like WAE, they've learned a lesson. They are going to force Becky out. That means somebody else has to touch. I mean, Old Ocean, can they even do it?
There's a wall up the choke here. They have to rush for it. They have to go through. It's a C9. Nobody gets the touch. Becky arrives a second too late. K3M arrives a second too late. And Old Ocean... Is that 4 points in a row now or something? 3 on Atlas. 1 at the end here.
Not a lot of point touch, I will admit. Let's roll one up. We're on the Lovers in the Air map now. We've changed the game a little bit. See if we can get a Boobarella Marble in here. If Boobarella's still here, would be an absolute privilege to have you roll up a marble. There's an add button available, and if Boobarella throws into the race, I'm not even going to hit play. But if Boobarella's gone, you're getting hit with ads. I'm starting to feel we've lost him. I miss him already. Yeah, alright, you can take those ads on the chin, folks. Enjoy the race. I'm gonna get some water. Why did they spell it WAE if they're gonna use their WAE jerseys? They're deeply confused.
What you're trying to do,
reprints.
You're trying to assign reason to something that is just... They're just a group of guys who had to fill in a form and pick a name. So they probably thought it would be like a kind of funny because it's like, you know, it's the same word but it's spelled a different way.
It's a culture difference.
They were told they can't use the name WAE. Not to fall into a word trap, but no way. Why couldn't they use it?
Who told them that? Did Craig tell them that? I thought it might have been because Old Mate is the owner of the org. What's his name? GK coach?
Gultek?
Yeah, Gultek is the owner of WAE. So I thought maybe that'd be the reason, but like if that was the reason, they wouldn't be wearing the
old jerseys.
They wouldn't be wearing the jerseys, would they?
Yeah, I reckon they just renamed to... They did like a new version of WAE because they thought it would be funny, and then they just have the old shirts, so they wear the old shirts.
Yeah.
Because
I like the narrative that Craig is twisting their arm and preventing them from doing it. No way. Craig would never. Can we get a wide Craig emoji? Like, I want a Craig that's like panoramic,
Craig,
you know? Like,
you know?
Yeah, like I want a Craig that is stretched to the Panjarama dimensions, and it's like listed as Craig for when we're like shouting about Craig. Can we do that? Can somebody do this? Bladasuki, you there? Do we have a picture of Craig? Come on, Lady Trash Panda. Look at this. It's right there.
Craig was in front of your eyes all along.
Yeah. Sometimes the Craig is the friends you make along the way. Not to be confused with WAE, the team that just... Yeah. Dude, I'm so hungry. What should I eat today?
Yeah, I'm really hungry. I don't know.
I'm on that 1 meal a day grind for like a week now. Ate too much in Japan. Had to pay the toll.
Would you say you were getting big in Japan?
Huge in Japan.
That reference only works for Hunter, and you're aware that a while ago I linked him a song called Big in Japan because he was getting big in Japan.
When he linked it to me, I had like 100 viewers, by the way. Felt like really
no, you didn't. That was on day 2. That was on day 2 when that crown was firmly on your skull.
You can be a sumo wrestler. Oh, wet with the second place. I know your profile picture. Is it? Have you updated it? I feel like you're changing it to different young pictures of me.
It's a slideshow, a whole collage.
Yeah. Is this different? This feels different. Did I finish? Yeah, I can see you over there, homosexual.
At what time does OWCS broadcast? I think maybe if you type schedule, you get the full one, but basically it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday around this time. So from like about 4 hours ago now, and it will go on for about another hour or 2 as well. And then in the evenings as well on Saturday and Sunday, but not this week, starting next week.
감사합니다.
Do they have Skinhead Hunter? What's Skinhead Hunter? Inform us here, Banter.
I had a skinhead at one point.
Oh.
It's like a rare spawn. I don't know how many people would have that picture.
Do you have hidden tech? Oh, thank you, Big Bog OW.
It is always surprising when an Overwatch team wins the
Souls and KR, first time
I feel
playing.
like I am the edge of the seat.
Let's get eyes on your marble.
I'm glad you're on the edge of your seat. Next game's probably like 15-20 minutes. Just need to get the players all the next team set up on the stage, which is going to be Cheeseburger against T1.
That's going to be a close one for sure. Faith is going to give little Skew to run for his money. If I get top 5, I will sub. Deal. I don't have much to offer in response.
Cheeseburger sweep. The interest in this one is going to be how much of a Cheeseburger just good for it, or a Zeta just on some kind of fraud watch. I reckon T1 are going to be good for it. I reckon we're in 3-1 territory.
You'd be very careful calling people frauds.
Why? What are you going to do about it, huh?
People don't appreciate that. The hell is a really close one.
Wait, look at the back of this Cheeseburger-based jersey right now. It looks like the cheese is in some sort of cheese crown shape. It overlaps the number in an awkward way, but it's a cheese crown.
I need to hide every layer in order to show you this, but look at that crown. They're trying to swing for the king! Do not let Flats watch this. Oh my days, Sylvie.
Wait, Banter Live has linked it. Let's see. Oh, he's got it!
Take the head. God, Banter Life is such an OG viewer to have skinhead pictures of me.
If you go for the king, everyone, this is the area you've got to aim for.
You pointing at my crown?
I'm just illustrating where the head is for any potential swingers. His eyes are 2 different colours. My eyes are 2 different colours as well. Oh, they do look. Are your eyes... I forget what it's called. Are your eyes different colors, Max, or is it just for where the photos come out?
My eyes are definitely not different colors.
No, it's just for photo. I have, like, my eyes are slightly different colors, and I've also got a bit of brown in both eyes as well. I forget what the term for it is. Heterochromia? Thank you, San. I can show you my eyes. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the webcam. Alright, I'm peering into your soul, so if no one wants their soul peered into, don't look now. I actually have to get closer to the camera. You see without the glass?
I need to get his stream up.
I can't see the camera while I'm doing it, so I have no idea if I lined it up. No, not homophobia, homosexual.
Who won the race? Zello or Overwatch won the race. Where's this? What is this picture down to life? I'm afraid to open pictures now that I've opened the layer. Go back to the clean feed, see what we got here.
Biometric data stolen. Oh, I've walked straight into your trap.
Yeah, I think it's just the lighting on that picture, mate.
Slightly different, yeah. You can see, I forget which way round it is, but one of them, like the brown, is a lot more visible than the other. The other brown you can only see, like if you really look.
It's the skinhead. It doesn't look like I don't see any recession at those temples yet, but God, this guy did not know what was coming for him in a couple of years, let me tell you.
I just saw the clip, Freaky Bob. Yeah, that's probably how I expected it to come out, yeah.
Can we compare the